Hello, welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Yeah, what a week so far with the Guild Wars 2 new expansion information we've been getting. Got a little more information actually yesterday while I was prepping for the stream. I didn't realize they had dropped some definitive information on a few of the elite specs, and so I want to kind of talk about that real quick before we hop into the game. We're going to be picking up where we left off yesterday, Living Story 2. I'm still thinking about this thing that I want to do. I mentioned yesterday of taking this character, Phlox, that I created specifically for the stream, been playing with her through the Guild Wars 2 story, and trying to get her through all of the stories until until current, all the way through Janthier Wilds before the new expansion drops October 28th. So I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have a definitive answer tomorrow on whether or not this is something that I'm going to attempt. And if I do, that probably means that I'm going to alter my game schedule for the week. So instead of 1 day of Guild Wars 2 and then 2 days of Guild Wars 1, I'm probably going to switch and do 2 days of Guild Wars 2, 1 day of Guild Wars 1, with maybe a bonus stream here and there to kind of play catch up depending on how quickly we can get through some of the stories. So I'm still thinking about that. I was thinking about it last night, looking at that list again, going, oh my gosh, that's a lot of content. That's a lot of content. That's like 13 years of content. Can we do this? So I'm gonna run some calculations tonight. And I'll let you know tomorrow. But I wanted to talk about these 3 new elite specs that they came out and confirmed what they were. Just real fast, and maybe have a little etymology lesson while we're at it, because I'm a big story, lore, writing person. I was about to say hound, but I was like, I don't know if I want to call myself a hound. But anyway, so this first one, let me grab my notebook here, because I'm old school. I have a notebook that, oh, thank you so much for the follow, Alfredo. Oh, I love that. I love owls. Very cool. Hello, welcome in. So yeah, I have this notebook here because I'm very old school, and I write my notes and stuff down for the stream and my schedule. But I wanted to go through these elite specs. So the first one, it looks like, is a troubadour, which very fitting considering the graphics that we've seen with the lute and the flute. Ooh, very nice lute and flute. And so if you're not sure what a troubadour is a composer and a performer of old Occitan lyric poetry during the 1100s to 1350. Oh, what is this? Oh, you subscribe. Oh gosh, thank you so much for this sub, Alfredo. I really appreciate that. It was very sweet. So yeah, lyric poetry during 1100s to 1300s. If we're going to look at this from an etymology perspective, and I know I'm getting very, very educational here, bear with me. Troubadour is actually a masculine form. It looked like. So the feminine equivalent is a Troberitz, I think. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I found that fascinating. I was very fascinated by that. But their songs deal mainly with themes of chivalry and courtly love. So I'm really curious to see like what these skills are going to look like, given that information, kind of looking that up. And so I'm very excited to see where they go with that. Hi Alfreda, how you doing today? You having a good Thursday? It is Thursday, right? Yes, it's Thursday. I'm so sorry. This has been a crazy week. A lot of exciting stuff going on. So for the Elementalist, this felt very straightforward considering what we've seen. An evoker, which, an evoker, someone that evokes, brings forth, calls forth something, can also refer to someone who practices evocation, which is to summon. And what we saw looked to be an Elementalist with a fiery looking fox kind of creature, or wolf, something like that. So, you know, a summoner of some sort, an elemental summoner. So that's interesting. I'm really curious to see what those skills are going to look like too. If maybe there's going to be kind of, hi, be good, make good choices back there. My kitties are poking around under the desk. You know what that's going to look like, if they're going to be summoning all kinds of different creatures, like with each element that they wield. So I'm again very curious. Hi guys. Hi. Oh, it's Henry. Let's see if I can grab him. He doesn't make an appearance on the stream very often. Oh, come here. Oh, Mr. Henry. This is handsome Henry. For anyone who isn't familiar, I think he's only been on stream like once. He's usually off doing his own thing. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi there. Is it Amortius? Did I say that right? Hello, welcome in. Just having a little cat show and tell because he was underneath my desk. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Hi, all right, go on. Have fun. I'm a big crafter in my spare time when I'm not gaming. In my very spare time. Oh, make good choices, you guys. Oh, geez, the cats are super active today. Hopefully they won't get into too much trouble. I may have to step away. He's eyeing the window, the blinds over there. Be good. Hey, hey. No, thank you. Sometimes you have to get out the spray bottle. Oops. Anyway, okay. Moving on. So the last one, this is the one I'm most intrigued by. The Thief Elite spec, the Antiquary. I was like, oh, okay, let me look this up. This is interesting. I haven't heard this word in a very long time. It's a person who studies or collects antiques or things of the past. The term is used for those who study history with particular attention to ancient artifacts, archaeological and historic sites, or historic archives and manuscripts. So if you were in stream yesterday, I was kind of going through the preview, and I saw like a couple little clips here of a character, male character with a rifle, and it looked like treasure bags kind of popping up around them. And so I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that's very, very different. What is that? And I'm thinking that that is what this Antiquary is, because the character was dressed very much like Indiana Jones. So I'm wondering if maybe that is an Antiquary skill. I think that's what they're referring to. So yeah, very excited to see what that's going to be too. Very, very excited to see. And also I can't go without saying I'm so very excited to see what the Ritualist Elite spec is going to be, because if you know me, if you've been here, you know I love to play a Necro. I always play a Necromancer when I get the opportunity. And hey there. Oh gosh, they've got something of mine. I'm gonna have to go get it in just a sec. In Guild Wars 1, I mained a Necro, and then my second favorite was Ritualist. So very excited to finally get some Rit stuff, and I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do with it. Never owned a cat, but my dog acts like one. Oh, that's so cute. Is this a large dog or a small dog? I've only played Guild Wars 2 for about a year, and my main is a Necro. Way to go, Necro! Yes! Love it! Fellow Necro player. Very cool. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. My cat has something. I'm just gonna grab it real fast. He's not supposed to have it. Hey, no thank you. You silly kitties. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh, let's see. You have a blue Chow Chow. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm not familiar with a lot of dog breeds. Are they really fluffy? They're like really fluffy ones, kind of a little shorter? Is that about right? I love that they act like a cat though. That is so cute. Just gonna grab a link here. I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Just a reminder that drops are still active today. And I am going to go ahead and pin that. There we go. I'm going to pin that at the top of the chat too, just in case anybody needs help getting their account linked for drops. I want to make sure everybody gets their drops. And that's okay if you're late to the game. You know, we get busy. Real life gets busy. And sometimes we pop in at the end to get our stuff. And that's all good. I'm going to go ahead and boot up the game. We're going to be going, let's see, right where we left off. In Living Story 2. Are you trying to become a full-time streamer? I would like to be able to do that. A lot of that is going to depend on, you know, life and how things go here. I've only been streaming since April 1st, so not very long. But you know, this actually would be a really good time to kind of introduce myself again, because we've got some new faces here on the channel, and it's been a little while since I've talked about myself. So hello everybody, my name is Nienna. I am a casual gamer with a big love for Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. I've actually been a part of the community for quite a while. I have been writing for Chronicles of Tyria for about 10 years. If you're not familiar with Chronicles of Tyria, it is it's a Guild Wars 2 fan story site. A lot of really talented writers there. And if you really love reading Guild Wars 2 fan stories, I highly recommend checking it out. But yeah, I've been working for that site for about 10 years and kind of wanted a change. So I decided to give streaming a go because I really love games. I love Guild Wars 2, and kind of other games in that general wheelhouse, with a couple that kind of poke outside the wheelhouse. And I just kind of wanted to share that with everybody and share my love of storytelling and lore in the Guild Wars world with all of you. So that's what I am about. Let's see here. Let us pop over to the game. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm kind of taking it a day at a time, kind of seeing how things go. Super cool. I wish I could quit my jobs and just play Guild Wars 2 all day. I hear you. I would love to play Guild Wars 2 all day. Yeah, I have other things that do kind of keep me busy at the moment. Other tasks and jobs and stuff. But wouldn't we all love to just be able to play Guild Wars 2 all day? That would be so nice. All right. So, we left off with Flunt being a Flunt and being a jerk and wanting to take Timey's new invention, her recalibration device for the waypoints. He wanted to take it because she's underage, basically. She's a minor, and I guess there are rules that they can't own their own inventions. I'm kind of extrapolating a little bit. So Timey took her invention and ran, and now we need to go track her down. So that is where we are at currently. But then again, I love my job. Well, that's good. I'm glad you love your job. Not everybody can say that, so that's wonderful. I'm glad. Okay, I think we have to follow the circles. And for everyone who is new, this is Phlox. This is I call her my baby Sylvari Ranger because she is a new character, even though I have been playing this game since beta. But I wanted to create a new character for this endeavor of going through all of the stories with you. So I created her. I wanted to try a profession I don't often play. So that would be Ranger. Definitely don't play Ranger a whole lot. This is a good excuse to play that, get more familiar with the profession. And I love a good Sylvari character. I'm gonna just cheat and go right over that. A little cheating's okay. Well, I don't let's not call it cheating. Let's just call it utilizing the tools that we have. I don't want to call it cheating because that's not really cheating. No, we have to go up here. That's right. Ooh, get up there. Bounce your way up there. Okay. So how's everybody feeling about the new expansion info? How are we feeling about it? How are we feeling about where the story is going? How some of these new elite specs? Yep, let's go ahead and go into this. Oh, I need to get this in my body though. I need the magic combination of caffeine and sugar to help wake me up. It's been a busy day. I bought the full game last year, but just recently beat Core Tyria story mode. Hey, congratulations! That's okay. Hey, play the game at whatever rate you want to play it. There's no right or wrong way. That's awesome. Congratulations. You got the Core Tyria. How'd you like the story? Do you have a good time getting through that? Oh no, Scruffy. Poor Scruffy. He goes through it a few times. Poor Tiny. Oh.
Hang on, Tiny. We're coming.
We are coming. Go. I changed a few things around on the build because I wanted to go back to Greatsword. I wanted to try this trap, this frost trap, when I use it. So we'll see how well this build works for me. It's been a very long time since I've played like Core Ranger. Alright.
Fast as the wind.
I have been playing longbow and axes, and that's been fun. But, I don't know, there's something about Greatsword I just really like. Oh good, I interrupted that. Nice. There we go. You mentioned something about writing for Guild Wars. Is there a link to it? Yes there is, and I can put that in there. And I don't write for the game itself. I write, or I'm actually on hiatus right now, but I am part of Chronicles of Tyria, which is a Guild Wars 2 fan story site.
You're okay. You're fine.
So let me...
All gone. We've got your back. You're safe now.
We'll get you the site. There are a lot of really good stories on there from all kinds of different writers. So that is the main site there. So a lot of the writers right now are on hiatus because we've been, gosh, there are writers that have been with Chronicles of Tyria longer than me, and we all just kind of needed a little bit of a break, you know, pumping out content for a decade or more. We kind of needed to take a step back and take a break. So I think right now our editor is putting out articles where he's taking parts of Guild Wars 2 lore and then pairing it with novels, in real life novels. It's been really fascinating. Oops. How about we go back to the other screen? There we go. It's too soon. I need more time. If they want my device, they can wait. I'll give it up later. Remember, Timey, this is for the greater good. I always feel so bad for her. It's like she worked so hard to put together this device that's really going to help us out, and then they just want to take it away from her. And, ugh, that's just so hard. Explain to me how rewarding evil, not to mention theft from promising students, is for the greater good. They're stealing my genius. You're sacrificing it to get them to the summit. Which is true, but it still sucks, in my opinion. Why do I have to be the one to sacrifice something, especially something this important? Okay, if you really don't want to give it up. No, it's okay. I understand. It just makes me so mad. It's just that they don't deserve it. It's my work, but the summit is important. Thanks, Tiny.
All right. I'll do anything if it helps us get rid of Mordremoth.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
Oh, Flunt.
Tiny, remember what we talked about.
Fine, take it. If you break it, you pay for it.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, if you love Guild Wars 2, like lore and stories, that's going to be a great site for you. I hope you enjoy it. There's a lot of content on there. A lot of like novel length stuff, and then there's also a bunch of like one-shots and some seasonal stuff. So hopefully that'll keep you busy for quite some time. I'm glad you were here. Kid's stubborn. Well, I can relate. Me too. You got this? I need to get to the Grove to prepare for the summit. I'll take Timey to the Grove once she's calmed down. Losing her invention and getting cornered by the inquest really scared her. Seeing all those leaders in one place should cheer her up, though. It's going to be quite the event. See you there. Speaking of inquest, how is everyone feeling about the inquest taking center stage for this next expansion? I'm kind of curious how you guys are feeling. If you have feelings on it. If you don't have feelings about it, that's okay too. That is okay. Let's see. We're going to the Grove. And actually, before we go... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Speaking of inquest, let's take these guys out real fast, because I just wanted to take a quick minute to look at the map before we go. And actually, we should probably port before we go, or before I look at the map. Want to get somewhere safe before I pull up the map again, because I kind of wanted to take a look and venture a guess at where this island for the expansion, this island called Castora, might be. And if you weren't here yesterday, I talked about the name Castora. Let's see if I can remember this from my notes. I have goldfish brains, so that's why I write everything down. Well, let's see if I can remember. So Castora, if I remember, is a feminine Spanish word meaning brilliant. And there can be connections from that word to ancient Greece for the word castore, I think, with a K, which means the brilliant one. And I found this fascinating in connection with this island that is so... There's like an abundance of ley lines. That's a quote from the trailer, I believe. And remembering that Aurene filters the ley lines now. And we haven't seen her for a while, because she had a big moment in End of Dragons. She needed to go situate herself and go rest, right? And I'm wondering, this is my theory, this is just a theory, that maybe Aurene is resting in Castora, this island. Just a theory. But in regards to where it might be, I wanted to kind of venture a guess. Okay, that's where Dragonfall is. So with looking at the trailer and how bright and tropical everything looks, and the creatures have a lot of bright colors, which usually means, if they're kind of going with like real world rules, will be somewhere warm. And it also has to be reached by ship, because we saw Saedra and an unnamed necromancer Asura on a ship, and there were actually 2 ships. So I am wondering, I wish I could zoom out a little further, because let's see, that's Maguma, this is Cantha, and I'm wondering, there's Ring of Fire, if it's going to be somewhere over here. Because one of my friends had a theory that with this compass here, they're going to fill in these corners, and that'll be the end of Guild Wars 2. That's a theory. Again, a theory. I don't have any insider information. This is not fact. This is just theory. But I'm wondering if maybe they're going to fill this. Maybe it'll be down here. Somewhere kind of south, tropical, maybe past the Ring of Fire. Anyway, that's my theory. Honestly, never paid attention to the story. I only play the game to de-stress from being at the hospital and clinic all day. The open world adventure and freedom to do anything really puts my brain in a flight mode. But I have been wanting to set some time aside to watch the lore by starting all over. It seems interesting. Oh yeah, for sure. I understand that. I can understand that. Not everybody gets into the lore and story. That's absolutely okay. But yeah, if you are interested in that, starting over with the core story, going to... What are you getting into? Going to Chronicles of Tyria and maybe reading some of those. The wiki has a lot of really good information. There's also 3 novels out that you can read that has a lot of story stuff in between Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. It's really fascinating. A lot of content there, especially since you like to read. Okay, the World Summit. Oh, gotta get that there.
You seem uncomfortable being back home in the Grove, Blossom.
I despise both puns and pet names, Countess. But as long as you hold my billet, I will go where you need me.
Worried your mother might not approve of all your naughty misadventures?
I'm sure she has far larger concerns.
True. You are only one among her thousands of children. Not as dear to her as her firstborn, like our heroic Pack Marshal.
It may be wiser to focus such
I
commentary
like to
on
catch
someone without a violent
this little bit of
history,
conversation.
Countess.
Sometimes in those little conversations you get really good details. Oh, someone brought their toy in.
Someone famous at this summit. We did it. They're all coming.
So they said. I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone understands how important this is.
You gonna bring me your
They'll be
toy?
here.
Remember your place here. We have an audience with them. It's not a party.
Agreed.
The cats
We
are
may not
really
be able to
active
speak at
today.
all. They're here to talk to one another.
They'll listen to the boss. I know it.
Check in with Traherne. That's right, he wanted to talk to
This
us.
envy of your older siblings ill becomes you. You do well to find a way past it. I think the other
I had word of the summit from the Mother Tree. You're doing a good thing. Those of us who remember the encounter with Zaitan know how merciless the Elder Dragons can be. I applaud your effort. Your presence is appreciated. I'm only here to give you moral support and to answer any questions about the Pack's current plans. You're the one who must make the world leaders see that this is a matter of dire importance. What's happening with the Pact? We've regrouped and regained some of our strength after Zaitan. We had been planning to go after Kralkatorrik, but then we all heard the dragons bellow. Are you ready to take on Mordramoth? Not yet, but we will be soon. We're setting up a forward camp from which to begin the assault. I will call on you at some point in the future. We'll need your special skills. I've been away. I had noticed. While I would prefer you at my side, I also know that you've been instrumental in saving many lives. You have your own path, my friend. Who am I to say it's less important than mine? It's been one thing after another, I must admit. I suspect you have many stories to tell, and we'll talk more soon. But for now, I believe you have a world to unite. I'm confident the attendees will listen to you. Good luck. Thank you. That's true, because after the core story, after our time with the Pact, we kind of just went off and started doing stuff.
Quiet.
Did you bring your spring? Do you want to bring me your toy? You gotta bring it here, buddy. We just got back from vacation Tuesday evening. And so the cats have been very active during my stream time, which is usually they're napping.
Her Royal Majesty,
But they've been
Queen
wanting to
Zeth,
play and
Divinity's Reach.
cuddle and cause havoc. Get bring in toys. Did you get your toy stuck in the vent?
Hi, you made it.
Ori, one of our cats, has he loves these little spring toys, and he's got it caught on the vent. I might have to go get it.
And there he is. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, all the different representatives.
On behalf of Ratasum's Arcane Council, Councillor Flunt.
Counselor Flunt. Ugh. He makes me so mad, but in a good way. His character is doing what he's supposed to be doing. He is supposed to be a jerk. You know, you are supposed to not like him. You are supposed to feel for Timey in that moment. So, I don't like him, but I'm glad that I don't like him, if that makes sense.
Unflinching, Imperator of the Black Citadel.
Fine. Oh, I have to throw his toy away.
Watch your paws.
Come here. Go get it. It's amazing how invested you are to this game. Oh, I know, right? Every once in a while when I stop and I think about it, it's like, wow, I almost like live the game.
Best behavior.
I do love it so much though, you know, and same with Guild Wars 1. They're very special games to me. I met so many amazing people through these games, formed so many friendships and bonds. I met my best friend in Guild Wars 2. And it's just something that,
Stay down here and guard our backs.
I don't know, the story and the lore and everything just really, it struck a chord with me, and it just, I just love it. I love it so much.
Scruffy and I will guard the way.
Do you think about it when you're not playing, like out in public doing errands and events? Sometimes, honestly, sometimes I do. Especially if there's something big going on. Like lately, it's been on my mind almost 24/7. It's probably driving my husband and my son crazy, but yeah, it does enter my mind quite a lot. And especially if I'm doing a project too. You're like a grown version of a 12-year-old kid addicted to Fortnite. I know, I am. I do, I love it. Okay, we're in the chamber. Have our big summit.
Esteemed leaders, welcome to the Grove. Your attendance at this critical summit is appreciated. We are here at the behest of the honored group you see before you. I'm told you're all familiar with one another, so I won't make introductions. I will, however, let their spokesperson give us a summary.
You're being very
so,
loud. Do you want to come say hi?
ado, please begin.
Okay, present evidence. Oh. There we go. Greetings, I'm Phlox. Thank you for coming. It says much about your leadership that you did. We've all been hearing about Mordremoth's awakening and the damage the Elder Dragon has already wrought. In the time that this dragon has been awake, it has been sending out vines as far as the Iron Marches. Soon, Tyria will be nothing more than a giant briar patch. These vines are malicious. Fort Selma has been destroyed. Fort Concordia as well. Their defenses could not keep out an enemy that rises from beneath, shaking the very foundation of their walls and towers. We can't know where it will attack until it does. No one is safe. Our families, our people, our trade routes, most recently our waypoints were threatened. They may be again someday. This is why I stand before you and ask that you, the most powerful leaders of Tyria, link arms and armies and work together to keep one and all safe and secure. It's up to us. There is no one else. We must unite. We're all Tyrians. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for that information. Esteemed leaders, what are your thoughts?
Mordremoth. Its attacks have been far-reaching but unfocused. Meanwhile, Ascalonian ghosts continue to harass us.
Let's see what we have to say about that. If the Ascalonian ghosts aren't reason enough, we have an army of Flame Legion constantly nipping at our heels, just waiting for us to leave the Black Citadel unprotected so they can invade. And when Mordremoth has destroyed your citadel, what then? That will happen over my dead body. How can you even suggest such a thing? It already destroyed 2 forts. A friend lost her sister in one of those. That's right. If you weren't here in a previous stream, Marjorie did lose her sister, unfortunately. Very sad. You should visit us in our territory one day, so you can see how the Flame Legion and the Ascalonian ghosts kill our loved ones. Then perhaps you will understand why we can spare no one. Don't you have hope now that you can deal with the ghosts? Yes, I suppose I do, and that does allow me to relax one eye, but only one. You were instrumental in that experiment, and though it wasn't completely successful, I do believe we will be one day. This was yesterday. This was part of our going to like each of the cultures and helping them out with a task. So they say yes, they'll come to the summit. It's a very typical thing you'll see in a lot of games. Let's see. I truly believe that Mordremoth is the greatest threat right now. They're plant creatures. How hard can they be to fight? One good flamethrower and, with all due respect, those 2 forts were defended by Vigil and Seraph. They were unprepared, taken by surprise. In the future, everyone will be more alert and ready. I saw with my own 2 eyes how these places were torn asunder. I heard it was bad. Okay, I respect you, and that alone is the reason I'm agreeing to explore this. I make no commitment, but I'll participate in the discussions. Thank you, Imperator.
Holbrecht has its hands full with Jormak and the Sons of Svanir. You want us to leave our homesteads to their mercy and go after Mordremoth?
Okay. And so there's a lot of talking in this chapter here, so let's see. I remember the day Jormag awoke and began spewing cold hatred upon my people. Pardon me. I've lost friends, family, and every single day it's a struggle to keep from losing more. Mordremoth doesn't care that you're too busy to fight back. It's coming. Mordremoth is not yet as close as the Sons of Svanir. They press in around our homesteads. That is more important. If you wait until Mordremoth attacks to react, it will be too late. I do not command an army. My people make up their own minds and follow their own legends. Then make them aware, join the discussion, and relay what you hear. That is something I can do. The hunters choose their own prey, but I can make sure they know what's coming. I know many who would leap at a chance to fight a dragon. That's all I ask.
I have Wolfborn and hunters who are eager to face the prey of a lifetime. They'll come.
Why isn't the pact handling this? Are they mired in ore?
Oh, Flunt. Oh, Flunt. Aren't you being a bit alarmist? What does Traherne have to say? I want to know what he and the pact are doing about all this. It's their job, after all. You've seen for yourself what the Mordrim can do, Counselor. And if I may interrupt, this Pact Commander has far more knowledge about Mordremoth than I do. I am here to learn, to listen, and to consider, as you all should. The Pact is not all-powerful. I'm sure the Pact will do all they can, but they won't be enough. Won't be enough? Why not? You took down Zaitan. What's so different about this one? Just do it again. We lost so many in that fight. The Order's numbers are reduced. Well, that's your responsibility. Many of those lost were Asura. All the more reason not to cut yourselves off from the rest of us. We have ample protection. Are you saying we should put ourselves on the line to protect all of you? We're safe in Radasum. Are you? Like you were safe underground? Point well made. Though it galls me to admit it, if we hadn't come to the surface, Primordus and its destroyers would have annihilated my people. Then you see the wisdom in joining forces with others who also want safety. For now, we'll continue to study the situation and participate in discussions with the other races. For now. Thank you, Counselor.
Much as I am loath to admit it, Radasum has evidence of Mordremoth's insidious invasion. Its tendrils prey on the magic that powers our waypoints and gates.
I don't doubt that Mordremoth is a great threat to Tyria, but the safety of my people must be my foremost priority.
Okay, now we have to address her concerns. So we're seeing a lot of repetition in regards to story details here. But here, I really don't mind this because, you know, we're bringing all of these NPCs together who don't know how the others are feeling. And so, I mean, it makes sense to bring all of these things up again. Whereas previously when I was pointing out the repetition of some of the story details, it seemed to be unnecessary at that time. It was kind of weird. I've kind of been trying to point it out as we've been going along. So if you watch like some of my previous VODs here, you'll see where I kind of like point out, oh, we already heard this line, or we've already gotten this detail like in the previous line. Something I've kind of noticed with Living Story 2 through this playthrough that I hadn't really quite paid attention to before. I find it very interesting. But here I don't mind it. In this particular story instance, I don't mind it because of the situation. Okay, let's address the queen. Let's see. We are brave and strong, but we are few. For so long, we've been at war. Centaurs run right up to our doorstep. Every week, I send letters of condolence to families who have lost loved ones. Your situation is no different than any of these others. Perhaps that's true. We all have a responsibility to protect our people and see them prosper. But I'm not ashamed to admit that I don't see how this will work. What are you asking of us? All I'm asking is that you talk to one another. Talk? How will that help? I can barely get a ceasefire with the Char, and you want us to coordinate our efforts against the dragons. This is a chance to solidify relations with the Char over a common enemy. You make a good point. Still, I cannot promise today that we'll march into battle with you. If you'll join the discussion, you'll find the best way to contribute. I do have strategists and researchers that aren't needed to fight centaurs. I can form them into a team and ask the best way to proceed against Mordremoth. The entire world is in grave danger. We all have a role to play. Yes, I believe I see. You have opened my eyes to the breadth and depth of this threat. It's not another kingdom that's in danger. It's all our kingdoms, all our people. Magic is the lifeblood of Tyria. Without it, I hate to think. I'll explore how my people can support the effort. You have my word. And I don't have all the answers, but we'll find them if we work
I
together.
will dedicate a special force to dealing with this new threat. If there is no Tyria, there is no Divinity's Reach.
You have all given me hope for Tyria. It seems we...
Uh-oh.
Weapons out! We're under attack!
The enemy is here. Defend yourselves.
Guys, we've got uninvited company down here.
Up here, too.
Timing. Get in your golem and hold the line.
Ooh.
Send the leaders down once it's
No, we're not. Start preparing.
My goodness.
Already on it.
okay.
I really do like the Mordrim. I think they're a really neat creature. Help everybody get out safe. Get the queen all situated here.
I will accompany you down.
There we go.
Bring on Mordremoth!
That's all of them. Go on through. I'll keep the portal open as long as I can.
Wait. Before you go, I must speak with you alone.
Right in the middle of this attack, she has to talk to us. Come closer, yes. Yes, I can sense you clearly now. I am weakened. Are you okay? What happened to you? I can't take much more. That assault was fierce. These Mordrim tore at my roots and battered my branches. And be warned, there's another Mordrim? Yes, one of the most dangerous. It comes directly from Mordremoth. You know it from your dream. It draws nearer. If I die, you will not die today, Mother. Where is it? Tell me. Shh, listen. You will hear it approach. I will stand in its way. Oh, where's the star? Here it comes. It's gonna play peekaboo. Mm-hmm. I see you.
Casimir, what happened? Where'd your portal go?
I don't know.
Now, there are some achievements for this. One of the big ones being don't get hit by anything, which can be kind of tricky to get because you'll see the ground gets pretty full of stuff and there's a lot of AoE A lot of attacks happening, stuff falling from, stuff getting spit out at you. So if you don't get it the first time, that's okay. Ooh, I did do that one right. And there's a like floor-wide AoE, as you just saw, that will knock you down. That also will count towards your achievement. If you don't get it the first time, it's okay. You can replay this once you finish the story chapter, I believe. It took my friend and I a couple times to get the achievement. I don't want to fall completely over. Ew, it's spitting on me. Gross. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hit that. That's okay. I never claimed to be a professional. Very casual gamer right here. Almost there. Ooh. Uh-oh. Goddess. That's okay. I already have these achievements and all, so I'm not too concerned about getting down. It's okay. We'll retry from here. Oh my goodness. See? You see what I mean? By all the things. All the things on the floor. There we go. Oh, okay. You over there. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got it. Flying away with its tail tucked between its legs.
The threat has been quelled for now. Oh, please come closer.
I always love that shot. That is such a nice shot.
Share something with you. Share something with you. I'm fading.
Some really important scenes here. Oh, what is that? Looks like an egg. Maybe. Crystals all around it. Oh, bad vines. Nice little kind of story foreshadowing.
Mother, are you all right?
Okay. Check on the world leaders. It would appear that you were right. This attack kills any doubts I had about how dangerous Mordremoth is. Please, if you learn anything else about it, would you let me know? I'll pass along what information I can. Yes. See, after that, everybody should be in agreement, right? We'll head back as soon as we've helped these Sylvari. That's thoughtful of you, Imperator. Then what? Then I have a strategy session with my tribunes. They need to know what I learned here today. After that, I'll delegate someone to work with the other races. That's a smart plan. I know. That's a smart plan. I know. All right, let's see. And Flaunt, what do you have to say? As much as I appreciate your efforts in fending off that monstrosity's attack, I'm anxious to depart this overly fragrant hothouse and relay these developments to my colleagues in Radasum. You may leave whenever you like, Counselor. Now is good. The sooner the better, in my opinion. All right, and Newt. Wolf would be proud of the beating we gave that dragon. I can't wait to tell my sons about this. They'll start polishing their weapons to fight Mortarmoth before I even finish telling the tale. We fought well. Check in with Traherne. I'm leaving now. I find I'm eager to return to Fort Trinity to continue our preparations against Mortarmoth. This reminded me of the Blight Ghast at Claw Island. Oh, hello, Jammy Biscuit. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello and welcome in, Raiders. Hope you guys are having a good one. We're just getting through some Living Story 2 stuff. Poor Lion's Arch. It has had more than its fair share of bad luck lately. Far more. There's an intelligence behind this attack that does not fit what I know about Elder Dragons. Agreed, the attack was too well timed. We need more information. Who knew about the summit? Only those present and anyone they told. Yes, Raid, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Let's see. Too many. Information like that leaks like water through cotton. Not helpful. Someone sent the Shadow of the Dragon after us. You remember that creature from your dream, don't you? How could I forget? The things we see in our dreams have a way of coming around. Your wild hunt. Do you feel the call yet? I haven't for some time, but I feel it now. Is this a new one? It's the same one. You helped to destroy Zaitan, but that did not complete your wild hunt. The next phase is beginning. The Elder Dragons. Mortarmoth. Yeah. How was the rest of your stream? Jammy, did you have a good rest of your stream? Did you get that dungeon done?
Oh my gods. That was horrible. I'm still shaking.
Is the pale tree going to be okay?
No one seems.
Oh, Catacombs. Yes, that's right. Catacombs completed. Excellent. Congratulations.
That dragon hurt her badly.
That Zephyrite saboteur had a note on him that pointed to an important target. The leader.
Yeah, we're just working on Living Story 2, trying to get through this.
I think he took that answer to the grave. But this dragon minion
Giving some serious consideration to changing up my game schedule for the week, or for the following weeks, to include more Guild Wars 2 time. Because I'm thinking about taking Phlox all the way through all of the stories, all the way through Janthier, before the new expansion comes out, which is a very, very tall order. Is my aim to get this character caught up? Yes, yes. I have been thinking about it. I started talking about it yesterday. Because I was kind of thinking about it on the drive home from vacation, and I started this character when I started streaming, and my goal with her originally was to take her through with everyone through all of the stories, and now we've got this new expansion coming out in October, and I'm like, oh, I really want to play that with this character that I've been building with all of my followers and viewers, but it's a lot of content to go through. So I'm here, and there's all this. It's a lot. So I need to do some math. I think I need to just sit down, do some math, and see if I can get this done. Anyway, that's kind of why I asked you in your stream if you had any thoughts about taking that character you've been working on the NA server all the way through all of your stories. That's kind of where that came from.
Hey.
What happened up there? The pale tree, before she lost consciousness, gave me a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? I don't know. There was a golden light and crystals everywhere. You sure that dragon didn't just give you a bump on the head? Positive. The pale tree showed me. It felt like a call to action. What action? What was she talking about? I'm afraid I don't know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, and the first thing is to learn all we can about dragons. Just tell us how we can help. Kaz and Jory, I want you two to go to the Derman Priory. Research is right up my alley. We'll go straight there. One of us will mail you when we have enough information to share. Thanks. Timey, you need to continue your own research, but keep it quiet. Yeah, we don't want any more nosy counselors butting in and derailing my work. I'll be discreet, boss. Everyone will think I'm just doing schoolwork. Perfect. Bram and Rock, stay close to Timey in case she needs anything. You got it, boss, but what about you? What are you gonna do? Decipher that vision. Tyria's future depends on it.
Very well, Canuck. Playtime is over and you've passed your audition. You're to go with them.
Why?
I want you to learn what you can about the Pack's plans. Follow them to their staging area. I need someone there I know who
Yes,
can get the job
Canuck gets to
done.
go with us.
And I believe
Let's see. I would love to, but I don't have the time, and
correct
buying the expansions
until
twice
we
does
meet
not
again.
spark joy. I totally understand. Getting to level 80 is a big enough ask at the moment. Absolutely 1000% understand. I was just curious, so I thought I would ask. I hope you don't mind. And that is that for the Dragon's Reach Part 2. So we are going to go Echoes of the Past, which, if I remember correctly, I think we're going to get some past history on Cave. I think, maybe. I can't remember exactly where that's at, which is why we're playing all of these again. Okay, let's get that next. Echoes of the Past. Let's continue. The Ghosts of Fort Salma. Ooh. There's a scene that's going to be coming up that's really interesting. Where do we need to go? Oh, read my mail first. Read your instructions. Always read your instructions. Let's see here. From Ella McKay. Ooh. Okay. Yesterday, we had another message from E in the story, and I brought up again that this is a mystery that hasn't really been solved, though I would love ArenaNet to finally just tell us who E is. Some people are theorizing that it's Ella McKay. And they gave some evidence for that, and how I think like where she was at certain points of the story and in history, and also like, oh shoot, I should have written this down again, goldfish brain. But just kind of like her comings and goings, and like the information that she seems to already be privy to and all. People seem to think that Ella is a good candidate for this E character. Okay. Fort Salma. Head out of here. Back to Kessex. Oh, I don't know. Jamie, are you still here? Did I tell you about my big theory for the expansion that's coming out in October? I don't know if you watched my VOD. I know you've been really busy. I meant to tell you earlier when I was in your stream. Oh, also, can I do this? Hold on. I want to give a shout out. I don't know, does that... I gotta figure out how to get that to work. For some reason, that's not popping up. Okay. I'll have to wait. There's an ad going on right now, so I'm gonna wait. We're gonna investigate the situation at Fort Salma. And actually, before we go in, I'm gonna have a little bit of a snack. Excellent. Okay. Do I want to change up my pet? Yeah. We'll do Bjorn. Been a while since I've had my bear with me. Fight our way. Okay. All right. Ad's over. Yeah. Are you still here, Jamie? Did I tell you about my theory for the expansion story? I meant to say it. I meant to talk to you about it in your stream earlier today, but I ended up getting so busy, and then my son had a friend over, and then the friend's mom showed up to pick him up, and it was just a whole thing. There's there was a lot going on here at this house. But for anyone who just popped in, who's kind of curious, I looked up the island name, because usually not usually, but often when you're reading a story, writing a story, in storytelling itself, names can be really important, and they can kind of clue you in to certain details. So I looked up Castora. I wanted to see kind of what the name is from, and it's a feminine Spanish name, meaning brilliant. And there can be ties to ancient Greece, the word Castora, did I say that right? Meaning the brilliant one. Hold on. Castor, not Castore, Castor with a K. And so that, with the abundance of ley lines that are apparently on this island, and who's filtering these ley lines? Aurene. And Aurene is our brilliant crystal dragon. So I have a theory that Aurene is resting on this island. Because why would the Inquest want ley lines? They can access those in so many other places, but what makes this island so important to them? What is so dang important that they would risk, everything for, right? And so that is my theory, is that I think it has something to do with Aurene. Again, a theory. I don't have any insider information. This is just me kind of looking at details and piecing them together as a maybe.
Stop. Please, don't kill me.
Oh no.
I'm not a
Belinda.
confused. I'm not a Belinda Jane Delacroix. Jory, rise. Margie, what's happening?
Belinda, I'm here. It's okay.
Well, Belinda's ghost is all confused.
Promise I'll care for it.
Belinda, I know, right? Hi, Amelia Pale. How you doing today? Are you having a good Thursday? I love this scene. It's sad, but I feel like this is such an important scene. So now it's extra special because her sister's spirit is in the sword.
Jory, are you all right?
That's so sweet. Makes me tear up a little bit.
Her spirit. She fused herself with the sword.
Are you okay?
It's Friday over here in the future.
Woo,
Woo, Friday!
the word.
But yes, beautiful, cold, sunny day, and I'll probably spend it baking and gaming. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds like a wonderful Friday. When Belinda died, my world turned black. Now, I don't know what to feel anymore. Belinda fused her soul with the sword. How? Why? I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Maybe this is a special blade. I just can't believe she did that. It'll be okay. Take some time for yourself. Get some rest. No time to rest. Kaz and I were making headway at the Priory. We've got another meeting scheduled with Magister McKay. Delaying would be a mistake. We have to arm ourselves against Mordremoth. If you're sure, then go back. I need to check in with the Pact. A big, quiet, old library is exactly the kind of environment I need right now. It'll take my mind off things. We have to get Mordremoth, my friend. We will, I promise.
I was investigating the ruins when the spirits of fallen Seraph overwhelmed me. I'd be dead now if it weren't for you. Thank you for saving my life. I'm heading to the Silver Wastes to do some research for Magister McKay. Come find me if you're ever there.
Campbell. I think... Do we see you again, Campbell? Don't remember. Got a cozy fire going. The pets are all snuggled up on the couch with me, just living my best life. Awesome. Good for you. That sounds great. Sounds great. I should have waited for you. The ghosts almost got me. Why did they think I was a Mordrum? I suspect it was their trauma. They died so suddenly. They were confused. Poor things. Well, I owe you a debt. After this, I'm heading to the Silver Wastes to further my research. If you find yourself in the area, look me up. I'll treat you to a nice meal. I'll remember that. That's a good way to pay me back for anything, treat me to a nice meal. I do love food. Take that.
Rare treasure.
Don't need any of this stuff at the moment. I've got good loot, but... Ooh, your presence is requested. We're planning our assault on Mordremoth at Camp Resolve, our new staging area in the Silver Wastes. The time has come for all to stand and deliver, and I would like you to assist with our preparations here. I have a specific mission for you if you're game. The Seraph of Kryda have secured a new route to our staging area through Fort Vandal. Evidence suggests the bandits hastily abandoned the location recently. The guards posted there may know more. Please journey safely. The increased Mordrum activity is making travel especially dangerous. Traherne. So we're going to be heading all the way over here. Vandal's Claim. And that should be that for that story step. I would love to be able to put on a cozy fire right now. Oh my gosh. I'm so sick of summer. I'm so sorry. You guys are going to hear me complain about that quite a lot over the next couple months. I am not a summer person. I do not like the heat. I am a fall and winter and maybe early spring person. But I am more happy when I am cozied up in like a big old sweater or sweatshirt with my hot tea and my kitties and yep. So glad when when all this is over. You guys have been having some crazy temps over there too. Yeah, we have. Some more than others. Let's see, yesterday we had I think we were at 99 Fahrenheit. Watch where you step. Something odd is afoot. I don't know if I can take you seriously after that pun. Accidental, I swear. You really ought to watch yourself. Something here caused the Triad to vacate Fort Vandal. Good for us, maybe, unless what scared them off was worse. What are you thinking? The fort was abandoned so fast the Triad hardly had time to collect their notes. Vines were scattered all over. Place looked an awful lot like what happened at Fort Salma and Concordia. So you think Mordremoth has attacked or will attack this fort? Maybe it started to, but whatever it was interested in is gone now. Either way, step lightly. Seraph are on their way to secure the fort. Okay. I love when I get attacked when I'm trying to talk to an NPC. Like, do you mind? Do you mind? Can you give me a moment, please? All right, into the Silver Wastes we go. Yeah, we just got back Tuesday from Victoria, BC. We thought we would go up there for a nice little family vacation, thinking that it would be at least a little cooler than what it's been here. But we got up there and you had like the temperature, which was sitting at, I don't know, in the 70s. Like, it wasn't too bad, but like for some reason, just the way that their weather is and their systems were hitting, the real fuel was like 10 degrees more. Oh, and it was warm, very warm, but we still had a good time. So a very good time. How are we looking mood-wise? Oh, we're good. Lots of space. Oh yeah, that's right. Since our rediscovery of the Silver Wastes, the Society has been interested in studying the unique physiology of its hardiest flora. I've sent you an extraction tool that makes the removal of floral organs easier. We're willing to trade you bandit crests in exchange for these Mordrum plant parts. The fragile nature of floral organs means only the toughest specimens yield viable samples, so the plants must be of considerable strength and stature. I hear there's an underground chamber filled with such creatures in the Silver Wastes. Use the extraction device I sent you when you're ready to fight one, and bring me the parts you extract. Happy harvesting! The Silver Wastes Crypto Botanical Society. Wet bulb temps are killer. Ugh, yeah. I don't know what wet bulb temp means, but it doesn't sound good. So I'm going to agree and say yes, definitely a killer. Yeah, it's been pretty warm here. My plants have been very wilty, so I'm doing everything I can to protect them. I'm a big gardener. For anyone who's new, when I'm not here in my office gaming or crafting, I'm usually outside in the gardens, poking around, growing stuff.
Find a place to lay those maps out and get me a couple
Fighting with the squirrels over my strawberries.
Has anyone heard from Commander Frostgully?
Humidity with heat makes things feel oppressive. Oh, yes, it certainly does.
I need her here.
I have had people laugh at me when I tell them about dry heat and how I prefer a dry heat. And they'll be like, oh, there's not much difference. And I'm like, yes, there is. There's a big difference. Very big difference. It's like Western Washington versus Florida. Very big difference in the heat.
Marshal, I have news.
How are things progressing?
The Northwest is overrun with Mordrum and strangling vines. The troops need reinforcements.
Tell Commander Quentin to ready his ship.
Yes, sir.
Everyone disperse. The commander and I need to talk.
Yes, Marshal. Everybody out. Come on, move it.
While they're dispersing, let me fill you in on what's been happening since the summer.
That's right, the Pact has been busy. They've been preparing.
The fleet's arriving gradually, and we're preparing to take the fight to Mordremoth. The cities have all sent troops to fight with us. We've begun preliminary forays into the surrounding area. I've contacted your friends from Destiny's Edge, and they've all agreed to join the battle. All but Ritlock Brimstone. I couldn't reach him, and none of the others know where that portal took him either. We're gathering as much information as we can on the enemy before we launch the main assault. We definitely need someone with your skills, so I'm glad you're with us.
I didn't eat fast enough. I had to have one of these cookies. Had to stock up on all of my favorite Canadian treats. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I thought you might be busy with post-summit diplomatic concerns. Right now, the Pact is high on my priority list. I'm glad. This staging... excuse me. This staging base is our launch point for an early attack on Mordremoth, before the dragon gets too strong. Exactly. We're fortifying as quickly as we can. We believe Mordremoth is west of here, or south, perhaps. Its jungle seems to be spreading eastward. You have a mission for me? I have a mission. I have a squad missing. Missing? They were on a scouting mission, and they should have been back last night, but they didn't return. There are 2 non-packed with them. Who are they? Our friend Kate and a diplomat sent here by the Crichton government to investigate the situation. His name is Canuck. Yes, my sassy boy is back. Both are very capable, but maybe outnumbered. Canuck, That's true, because at this point, we do know of Canuck. Canuck has kind of a... How do I want to describe this? Murderous history? We unfortunately can't replay it now. There's no access to it. But a long, long, long time ago, when we were going through, you know, all the core stories, and then we started getting some new story updates, there was a South Sun story that we got to play that featured Canuck and his liberation, I guess, of... How did he explain it? He mentioned something about like liberating oppressed individuals or something like that. I think there is a story step upcoming where he is going to talk more about it. So hopefully I'll let him kind of do the talking and explain what happened. But there was a really interesting story with him where he was the bad guy. But now we are playing alongside him. And I couldn't be happier because I do love his character. We need to look for them and see if they need reinforcements. Would you be willing to lead that mission? I'll head out as soon as I'm prepared. Yeah, I do love Canuck. He is one of my favorite characters in Guild Wars 2. He's come a long way. Hey, I saw you meeting with Traherne. What did he want? Do you have to do things with the Pact? Marshal Traherne is requesting my help to find a missing squad. You're the perfect choice for that. You already have a lot of experience with Mordrum. Are you going to be in charge or something? So it seems, of a small squad. I'd offer to come, but I've got to make sure Taimi's safe. She's looking for the Pact engineer to toughen Scruffy's armor. I'll never forget how close she came to dying in that Inquest attack. Me neither. We showed up in the nick of time. She was so scared. I'll keep an eye on the squirt. You're gonna be okay, right? Of course, I won't be alone. I played at launch, but lost access to my account in a relationship breakup. Oh, I'm so sorry. So missed Season 1 in South Sun, came back just before Heart of Thorns. I've never really understood Canuck because of it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry about the breakup and that you missed all of that content. If you are curious, I imagine, I haven't looked this up specifically, but I imagine that there is an explanation of what happens with the South Sun storyline and Canuck on the wiki. So if you want to fill in those story bits, they should be there. Hi, Lilac Elise, how you doing? How have I been? I've been doing okay. Got back Tuesday from vacation. Family went to Victoria, BC. And just been back catching up on all of this awesome Guild Wars 2 expansion news. Been streaming so you guys can get your drops. And yeah, how are you? Are you having a good Thursday? I've done the Season 1 recap, but it's not really as comprehensive. It's not, unfortunately. So you missed Season 1. Okay, and South Sun. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can...
We just decided to confine him.
Can you buy maybe Season 1?
We need to find him.
With gems?
Excuse me.
I'll have to look that up in a second.
No, wait. Why would he go off alone?
But yeah, I'm so sorry you missed all of that. I really wish they would bring the South Sun storyline back.
We saved him. We tracked Aaron through the wastes and found him before he could kill your master.
I'm not 100% sure why they haven't. There may be some technical things there that I don't know because I don't work there that could be preventing them from doing it.
We are profoundly grateful to you.
Yes, drops are on. Yes. So for anyone new that's popped in recently, drops are on, by the way. Make sure your account is linked. I've got a link pinned at the top of the chat there if you need help getting your accounts linked and set up so you can get your drops. But yes, drops are on. Get your goodies. Speak with the Aspect Masters. That's right. I'm told by this delightful young miss here that you saved the life of our Master of Peace. It seems you have a knack for commanding the aspects. Because a little bit ago, we were actually tracking down a crazed Sylvari who was tracking down the Master of Peace. This Master of Peace was working their way through. Wouldn't tell us where they're going, but we'll find out. Aaron was out of control. Aaron was the crazed Sylvari who was hunting the Master of Peace. He had to be stopped. I am Phlox. How did the Master of Peace look when you saw him last? Was he injured at all? No, he seemed hardy. He's determined and of course the best among us. If any of us could survive out there on our own, it would be him. Nevertheless, you're risking your own lives to try to catch up with him. We fear the day will come when he will need us. We want to be there when it does. Let's see. We won't keep you any longer. Safe journey. Let's do that. We know they're trying to find their Master of Peace. Yeah, Aaron. He poor Aaron went a little nuts, and he blew up their ship and was tracking down the Masterpiece. And we had to hunt Aaron down and all that. Let's see. Talk to Timey. See, you look so serious. Zoja wears a similar face sometimes when her experiments are especially dangerous. What are you gonna do? I'm going out to find Kaith and Canuck. Bram's gonna take you home. Out? You mean out into the wastes? Bram should go with you. What if something happens to you? I'm meeting up with the I'm meeting up with and leading a pact squad. I won't be alone. I can find my engineer and then get home alone. You don't need to watch over me every second. Seriously, I'm not a baby. You two will be safer together. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. All right, and that is that for that story step. Now we get to go find Kaith and Canuck. Yeah, so if you're not aware, drops are happening. This is the last day for drops. It was a pretty short campaign. I actually found out about it while I was up in Canada. I was like, ooh, I need to get home soon. So yeah, today is the last day. The rewards are some really nifty sunglasses for the hour and a half in, and then the hiss tome emote for 3 hours in, and then for 5 hours you get the ritualist outfit. So some pretty nifty goods. I hope I can get them all before it's gone. Well, even though I'm not going to be streaming a full 5 hours today, I usually just stream 3. At the end of my stream, when I'm ready to say goodbye, I will make sure to send you guys over to another Guild Wars 2 streamer, just so you can keep going and get your goodies. I want to make sure you guys get them. Alright, we got some running to do. Gotta run our way all the way over to that corner. I guess it is still a little early for that story that I thought was coming up. Because sometime soon we're gonna get some background history on Kaith. Alright, all the way over here. I think I have enough time. Almost missed it. Good. Oh good, I'm glad you have enough time. Glad you have enough time. Well, that's a nice art piece. Actually, before I get underway with this, I'm going to take just a quick 1 minute facilities break, and then I will be right back and we will keep going with this story right here. So I will BRB and then I will answer your question as soon as I get right back, okay? Okay, thank you so much for your patience. So what do you think about the expansion announcement and all the elite specs? Excellent question. I'm going to answer that before I get into the story, because I have a lot to say. I am hopeful, but I'm tempering that hopefulness. And I say that because of my feelings of the last two story expansions. That I talked kind of in depth about my feelings about both of those, kind of having a similar cadence of a fairly strong start and then a very like quick and weak finish and just very unsatisfactory. I also pointed out that ArenaNet has released some messages to the fan base that they had heard us and our complaints about the lack of satisfaction in the story, and that gave me some more hope that they understand that what they're doing is not working and they need to try something different, or maybe go back to something that they used to, some formula that they used to use in their storytelling. So that's kind of why I say, like, I'm hopeful, but I'm kind of tempering that hope because I don't know their project timeline, and I don't know if like everything was already completed before they got feedback from like Soto and Janthier. Those are the two in question that have a very similar cadence that I mentioned about. So I don't know if they were able to kind of take their time with the story, this next X-Back story, or if it's going to mirror Soto and Janthier Wilds. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping they had enough time to maybe go back, give a little extra time to kind of flesh out that story and make it a real solid story. So in that regard, I'm hopeful, but tempering that. I'm very excited about the elite specs. Earlier this stream, I actually kind of went into the etymology of the names that they released for those three, which I can do again real fast. So they gave us the Troubadour, the Evoker, and the Antiquary. And considering what these are, I am very, very curious. So a troubadour is a composer and performer of the Occitan lyric poetry, like during 1100s to 1350. So their songs were usually like had themes of chivalry and courtly love. So taking that detail into consideration, I'm really curious to see what these skills are going to look like. The elementalist is pretty straightforward. An evoker, so a summoner, someone who's going to summon maybe different creatures, kind of like this fox or wolf that they showed in the trailer. Maybe they're going to have like a different creature or entity for each of their elements. So I'm really curious to see what that's going to look like. The thief, I'm very, very curious. An antiquary, so think like Indiana Jones, archaeologist, someone who studies, collects antiques, studies history with particular attention to ancient artifacts and stuff. So I'm thinking that was the character that had the rifle with the treasure bags popping up around. So that looks really cool too. I'm gonna kind of start this mission and hold off on the rest of my explanation here for just a minute because we're entering an ad and I don't want people to miss out on that. So we're gonna wait here for a sec. Start this. Inspect the Mordrum corpse lying in the valley. You got it. This fallen Mordrum appears to be wired to some type of device.
Do not disturb that body. It's rigged to explode. Unless you
My boy.
wish to be vaporized.
That's not really a
into
boy.
fine mist, I advise you to step away.
Yeah, gotta step a ways away from that. You're welcome. Forgive me. You're welcome, Commander. So sassy. He's so sassy. See, spare me the sarcasm and just show me which way Kaith was headed. Yeah, let's do that. As you wish. Along the way, I advise rigging these mines to any Mordrum corpses we come across. Fine, let's get going. And again, there's another achievement here where, in regards to rigging the bodies and avoiding Mordrum. Are we gonna rig all of the bodies? Not this time around. So, anyway.
Despite our effort, hold here. If we're sly, we can bypass them. Around or through.
We'll go right through. So yeah, so the elite specs, I'm really interested in seeing. They look really cool so far. I am very excited to see what the writ skills are going to look like, because I love ritualists in Guild Wars 1. They're my second favorite to Necros. And people have been... Oh, geez. People have been wanting Ritualist since the announcement of End of Dragons. Because we were going to... Oops, we were going to Cantha. So people were really hoping for, like, Ritualist and Assassin stuff. So yeah, so I'm really excited to see that. The story has me... I will admit, the Inquest would not have been my first choice as taking the main stage as the bad guy. But then again, if this is a well-written story, it's gonna be fine. If it is a well-written story, I'm not gonna complain. It'll be fine. It's just because it's not on my wish list, I guess. You know, it won't be a big deal as long as the story is good. As long as they take that time to like really flesh out the villain, to really give it this sense of risk. And have that massive payoff at the end, because that's kind of what they were missing in the last two. Interesting about the names. I'm glad you mentioned that. I was so excited about the Mesmer's Elite spec. I think it'll be cool. Yeah, I am really, really looking forward to trying these out. There's actually going to be an Elite spec beta in August. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the exact dates. But I'm sure they have it on their website or their socials. But yeah, I only started playing around the time End of Dragons came out. Ooh, so you're newer. Awesome. End of Dragons is such a good story. I love that. Classy Narwhal, hello. How are you doing? Are you having a good Thursday? Oh no, we're not playing Guild Wars 1 today. We're playing some Guild Wars 2 because drops are active right now. Oops. These Mordrum. They are beefy. Something on August 15th. That sounds familiar. Yeah, you might be right there. But yeah, so I am really looking forward to the opportunity of trying them out and giving feedback, because the purpose of that beta is to give feedback so they can fine-tune the elite specs if they need to. If they're if they're getting like common complaints, seeing if there's something that they need to fix. Out of the corner of my eye, I keep thinking, because Bjorn's so big, that he's a Mordrum. Like, oopsies. Nope. Good, thanks. Just finished work. Fired up Guild Wars 2 myself. Just killed the Pinata Choya. Nice. It's a good, easy event. Now working out what I'm going to do next. Awesome. Very, very cool. Welcome to the Silver Wastes. I see you have my little brother Knock in tow. I was told you might need some extra help out here. Nothing I couldn't handle, though I do appreciate the sentiment. Has your squad found anything useful? Not yet, though my instincts tell me we're close to finding the source of these Mordrum incursions. Let's see if we can prove you right.
Judging from their increasing numbers, I'd say we must be getting close to something important.
If so,
I imagine they will be increasingly belligerent.
Feel free to hide when the action starts, Canuck.
Are you worried that I'll show you up, Keith?
So sassy. It makes me happy. I love it. I love it. There we go. Remember to use that trap. Very easy event with a rare drop. Been made aware, so been hitting it each time I'm available. Good deal. Yeah, it is a good event to do.
Which means we're close to learning what they're up to. Let's press forward.
There we go, got them all. Ooh, I jumped ahead a little early on that one. Yeah, normally I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays being my Guild Wars 2 day, Wednesday and Thursday my Guild Wars 1 days. But I have been considering wanting to take Phlox all the way through the stories, all the way through to the end of Janther Wilds before the new expansion comes out October 28th. And that is a very tall order. There's a lot of content to go through. So if I do decide to do that, I will have to alter
A base of operations for the local Mordrum.
Do you see
alter my what games I play during the week. So it would probably be more like it's like a really robust weed. It'll be like Guild Wars 2 Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Guild Wars 1 on Thursdays for a while. Signal for packed reinforcements. Oh, there's the thing. It was right in front of me.
That flare attracted more of the Mordrum. We have to relocate. We're boxed in up here.
Let's take the fight to the bottom.
So I'm gonna make that decision tomorrow. I'm gonna do some math. It might also involve a bonus stream or two to catch up on all the content, because it's 13 years of content. But I thought it would be kind of nice to take this character that we're kind of building together through the new stuff when it releases. Okay. There we go. There they are. I also, because I have this nasty habit of doing so many things at the same time. This is why I have like 10 different projects going at the same time. They do eventually get done, but you know. I'm also thinking about redoing my office a little bit. And giving myself more of a studio corner for streaming. Because I have a lot of stuff behind me. There's a lot of stuff going on back there, and I fear that it doesn't make for the greatest of backgrounds for streaming. Especially if I want to get, like, super serious about it. So I'm thinking about redoing and moving some furniture around. I do have a couple things I want to get out of my office that I'm not using anyway. So I might start that this weekend. But anyway, all that aside, how is everybody else feeling about the expansion news? I know I've been talking a lot about how I'm feeling about it, especially in regards to like lore and story. But do you guys have any feelings on it? Any thoughts you want to share? Any theories?
There won't be anyone left.
Been sharing my theories. I'd love to hear yours. If you want to share. If you don't want to share, that's okay too. There's no pressure. Oh, that's fun. I do love your crafty setup though. Oh gosh, I know. I do too. it's nice to be able to like go from my computer and then turn around and there's all this, you know, all my stuff back here, my projects and whatnot. But also I've noticed that like if I want to watch something and work on a crafty project, I can't because my screens are behind me. Because I often do, like I'll put a streamer on, like one of my favorite streamers, or a show or a movie. Like if I'm working on a, you know, I don't know, Christmas cards, or if I'm working on some Halloween stuff, whatever. I like to watch stuff. Here they come. So what I might do is, like, I might still have some crafty element things in the back, but it won't be like all of this. It'll be a little bit of a clearer background. Maybe with some lights. Some illumination or something.
Mordrum went to a lot of effort to keep us from reporting back.
You and the commander have experience with dragons. Is this predictable behavior?
Elder dragons are far from predictable.
I miss the closed captioning. I don't know why it's not down there. To be honest, but they have fairy themed gathering tools. Okay, sorry. Not sure, to be honest, but they have fairy themed gathering tools. That's true. If I'm not mistaken, including with the pre-purchase, and they also had some fey looking creature in the trailer. So I'm curious what that's about. I haven't played all of the Guild Wars 1, but I don't recall anything like that. Might have to talk about that. Let's see. Yes, fairy themed gathering tools. Yes. Actually, one sec here. See if I can find it. Let's see if I can find. I'm trying to find the page. I didn't save it yesterday because I'm a silly goose. I thought it was there. Sorry, one sec. I'm trying to look up some information real fast. Where are you? I think it was here. Nope. Gosh, it's taken me somewhere else now. Was it here? Nope. I'm so sorry. I should have saved this. But for some reason, the link that I had is taking me somewhere else, and I don't know why. Maybe they adjusted it. Here it is. Okay. Let's see. So the fairy dust gathering tools that you were talking about, yes, they are in the, if you pre-ordered the deluxe or the ultimate, you'll get those. And then you mentioned, oh, hey, Rosin, how you doing? You having a good Thursday? I am just trying to find some info for Lilac Elise here. And then some fey-looking creature in the trailer. Can you kind of describe what that looked like, Lilac Elise? Okay, where am I going? Check my mail. There we go. Calling in a favor. We've hit a dead end here at the Derman Priory. We'd like to interview the resident dragon expert, but he has retreated to a secure location deep within the Priory. Unfortunately, they changed the access cipher to that room on a regular basis, and no one here knows the latest one. Remember the young explorer named Campbell from Fort Salma? Magister McKay believes she has the current cipher, and she's doing fieldwork in the Silver Waste. Could you look into retrieving the cipher for us? To convince her to give you the cipher, repeat this phrase. Long live the King of Deldrimor. Ooh, little hint. Little hint. We're gonna find Campbell. Let's see, but we need to ask this guy. Came as soon as we saw your flare, Commander. Took a big risk, taking one of our birds out with all this dust and sand in the air, but obviously one that was well justified. I appreciate that, Tactician. Do you know where Kaith and Canuck went? I'm not sure about Canuck, but Kaith went to report to the Marshal with the information you uncovered on the enemy's disposition and behavior. That intel will be crucial to our strategic planning. Thank you. If you see them, let them know I have some business to see to. Absolutely, Commander. Anything else I can do for you? Actually, yes. I'm looking for an explorer by the name of Campbell. Ah, yes. She arrived shortly before you did. Out on an excavation in the field, I believe. I can mark her dig site on your map for you. Excellent. Yeah, it was the king of pink with fairy-like wings. And it also had antlers that looked like they were covered in flowers. Let me find the timestamp. Yeah, if you can find the timestamp, then I can... I've got the trailer here now. I found the page I was looking for. I can take a peek. Or I can put that up on the screen and we can all take a look together. But yes, I knew that Campbell was coming back. Where am I? Here I am. Right? Yes. Oh my goodness. Gonna go find Campbell. Let's see, what time is it? 3:46? Yeah, we should totally have plenty of time for this next story mission. And if I go a little over, that's fine. That is fine today. I kind of figured I would. With there being drops and all. Explorer Campbell, Commander, I had a feeling I'd be seeing you again after you saved me from those Seraph ghosts. What brings you out here? I was told you know about a certain Priory cipher. Oh, the cipher to the storage room. I guess I'm the only one besides Magister Stonehealer who knows it. Stonehealer? We're all scattered these days. Far too busy. Do you have the password? Let's see. I do have it. Great, what is it? Long live the King of Deldrimor. That's it. You got it. Okay, you can have my written copy. I've memorized it. Can you read it to me? An almost king fathered a ghost, hoofbeats drum at a trading post, and once a year upon an open stage an eager kid comes of age. There are 2 more lines, but I don't carry them with me. Can I get in without the other 2? No, but you needn't worry. I left the other half behind for security reasons. You'll find it when you find the 3 books each of the lines of the cipher refer to. Got it. My bad, I must have seen it on Reddit, then I just rewatched the trailer and didn't see it there. That's okay. That is absolutely okay. I'm kind of intrigued, though. I am curious. Curious and intrigued. It was King... I'm looking at your description again. King of Pink with fairy-like wings. And it also had antlers that looked like they were covered in flowers. Look, there it is. I don't know if it's on here. I'm looking for something. I can't remember what it was called. Is it this? Was this what you thought? What you're talking about? No. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that. Maybe do some digging. If anybody has any ideas what Lilac Elisa's talking about, if you could let us know, that would be awesome. Covered in flowers. I'm trying to think if I can think maybe off the top of my head if I've seen anything. Fairy-like wings. And it had antlers. I'm gonna look at one more thing. Hearing some weird noises outside. Oh, hold on. Was it... Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on one second. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can... let's see if I can do this right. Is it this? Is this what you were talking about? Yes. Okay. This is the mystery thing that you were talking about. I am not sure what this is, but if I had to venture a guess, like I'm going to look at it now because this is the first time I've seen this. Granted, I've been playing catch up since we got back from vacation. So let me just take a quick look. I'm wondering if this is maybe an island creature, you know, like, maybe a type of being that we're going to see there. Oh, that's okay. It happens to me too. I do that all the time. I'll think I saw it from this one place and no, it was completely different. It's totally okay. Yeah, because it looks like it's kind of flying, like it's airborne. And the legs and like the hands and everything look very different. I'm thinking maybe this is a creature of some sort that we're going to encounter. Almost looks harpy-like, but fae. Yeah, exactly. It does kind of look like harpy-like. Yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. I am impressed so far with the creature design and like what we've seen in the trailer and the images and stuff. I am very impressed with that. So we found it. Yay. We found it. Okay. So yes, it was on, a Reddit page. And I want to say, have we seen this before? Not sure. Okay. I think it's the colors throwing me off. I think that's why I'm thinking I've seen it before. But there we go. There we have it. Okay. We found it. Hidden Arcana. Okay, so this story mission is going to take a little while. This is a little bit of a lengthy one, if I remember correctly. We have some books to find. And then we're going to be going to special collections to talk to someone very special.
Hey there.
Hi, there you are. How'd it go? Did you get it? The cipher? Yeah, I got it. It's a testimony to how scattered the Priory is right now, that the only person who knows the cipher to get into the storage area is out in the Silver Wastes. It's good you saved her at Fort Selma. It's definitely not typical. We need to speak to Magister McKay. She's pulling some heavy-duty strings to get us into the special collections. We're meeting a Magister Stonehealer. Okay. It's pink but also has blue in it, so basically prismatic. It definitely does feel like it has that effect. It's really neat. I'm really loving the color palettes that they're using on the creatures. I think they showcased a raptor looking creature and then like a giant crab. Very cool.
Hello again,
Oops.
Magister. Have you met?
Welcome, Scholar. It's a pleasure to see you again. I hope your well of knowledge has deepened in the intervening time.
The Magister is documenting Mordramoth's awakening and its ensuing actions.
My field experience has provided a good foundation for my research.
Is there anything fairy related in Guild Wars 1?
Is going to help you gather information
Fairy
on the Elder
related.
Dragons. He rarely agrees to such things. I will warn you, he's quite old and has little patience. He's the last of his kind.
We'll show him the utmost respect, of course.
I'll take you to the special collections entrance. Archivist Ernswort will guide you from there. You retrieve
Nothing
the
is
cipher?
coming to
Yes,
mind.
we have it. Very well. Follow me.
Gosh, and I have to kind of shift my brain because it's been very heavy Guild Wars 2 lately. Specifically fairy related. Nothing is really coming to mind. At least off the top of my head.
Put those weapons near the door. We may need to
But if I'm missing something and someone else here in chat knows of a fairy related thing in Guild Wars 1, if you could let us know, that would be great. I took a very long break from Guild Wars 1 and just recently got back into it with that community playthrough. So there's a lot that I'm having to like remind myself about in Guild Wars 1. But off the top of my head, I can't think of anything.
For the millionth time, there are no culinary applications.
Some of the views in the trailer reminded me of Auric Basin. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
Start my own food cart. I'll be rich.
It looks like a lot of water, a lot of possible water content. So I'm very happy they're giving us legendary underwater breather.
Magister Stonehealer to visit the special collections.
So I'm hoping that that means maybe we'll see some more like underwater fighting.
Follow me,
Hopefully maybe they'll like build off that a little bit. Again, I'm just theorizing. It's just me just kind of talking out loud. Let me through. There we go. Saw fairy gathering tools. It just felt a little bit out of Guild Wars 2 world. So I was wondering. The fairy stuff it does feel a little out there for Guild Wars. The Guild Wars world, let's just say. Oh. Little Abaddon action here. I kind of just let it go as just kind of funsies stuff because they are kind of cute.
This is the Dermond Priory's special collections. Security here is tight for reasons you'll soon understand. You are free to browse. All we ask is that you handle artifacts with care and remove nothing from this area. I have to return to my work. Archivist Earnsward is here somewhere.
Are you E, Ella? Are you E? I just want to go up to her and just be like, are you E? Is it someone else? Do you know who E? Okay, go here. Oh, we're going to talk to this NPC here. We do have a fairy jade bot. It's true. But yeah, when it comes to like the cosmetic stuff for the tools and whatnot, I kind of, even if it doesn't quite fit, I kind of just let it go because it is kind of cute. But yeah, let's see. Are you delivering something? I'm already buried in magic items. I don't have enough scribes and every piece needs to be cataloged. I'm in a hurry, please. Magister Stonehealer is waiting for me. Let's get you on your way then. What can I help you find? How do I decipher the shelf numbers? The N refers to cardinal directions in the main annex. Some alcoves are on the south side, some on the north. Excuse me. The second number tells you which floor, and the last number is which alcove. This is exactly what I needed. Much appreciated. I guess I always try to connect the theme of the items to the theme of the expansion. I tried to do that too. ArenaNet is not always really good about the release schedules for items and things though. And I kind of talked about this yesterday. Something that I've noticed. That sometimes they'll release something like a lot later than the story that you think that it would go with. Stuff like that. Where is this book? There it is. Okay. Written by Ella McKay, this collection of historic facts reveals the life and death of one of Ascalon's most notorious dukes. Though first in line to the throne, Duke Baradin did not object when the people called for Adalburn to be king instead. He spent his life on the Baradin estate, making wine and training warriors. Baradin's daughter, Althea, was betrothed to Prince Rurik, son of King Adalburn. Althea was murdered by Char, and her ghost remained restless until a renowned hero returned her ashes to Baradin. That was us, actually, in Guild Wars 1. If you haven't played Guild Wars 1, they're actually referring to some events that took place in that game, and we as the player, went out, found her ashes, and returned them. So yes. So that renowned hero was us, if you played. Duke Baradin was caught in the faux fire, and his ghost now causes regular trouble for the Char in the plains of Ashford. Which, I believe, yeah, we just played that. Did we do that today or yesterday? My days are all blending together. We just did that recently. Excellent. So that's the first book. Now the next one is down there. In this series of reports from the hinterlands, Explorer Ket details what her research has uncovered about centaurs and their tribal society. Centaurs can be found in many places throughout Tyria and as far away as Alona. Some tribes, such as the Orshand Raiders from the Crystal Desert, are known to eat human flesh. Centaurs are one of many races displaced by humans. The number of warring tribes far outweighs that of peaceful tribes. The rise of the Elder Dragons, especially Zaitan and Jormag, has put centaurs in even greater conflict with humans in the Shiver Peaks and in the plains as the two races compete for territory. But yeah, I've noticed that when it comes to stuff like on the gem store and whatnot, the timing is not always there. Another argument could be made for the Paragon and Ritualist elite specs. You know, you could argue that those should have been released with Paragon with, oh gosh, my brain, come on, wake up. Path of Fire. Sorry about that. That last remaining brain cell is just holding on for dear life. Path of Fire and then Ritualist with End of Dragons. That could be argued. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. Let's see. Arnleaf Iceborne gives us a basic primer on the ancient Norn ritual called the Great Hunt. Every year, Norn contenders compete to take home the title of Slayer. This is an important trial for the young. It launches their legendary journey. There's a note written on a parchment between the pages of this book. The note says, "Revolution came to Radasum, N1-2, and a pall fell upon the emergent blooms, SYL." Close book. So I believe that is an indicator for the final book. Let's see if I can do this. Aha, very good. Right on those, right on the edge of those books. Stuart Gix gives his uncensored thoughts on this historic event and what it portends for the future. Not since the Destroyers has Radasum come so close to disaster as when the city's golems began to malfunction and turn on their makers. One must consider the current peacemaker to golem ratio of 1 to 10 when gauging the potential for future recurrences. The potential for cataclysm is unsettling at best. For now, Inquest crews remain part of our society, but their antagonism against the Council grows with each passing cycle. We must install countermeasures to ensure history does not repeat itself, this time with even more disastrous results. Okay. Hi, Stingy Tamale. How you doing today? You having a good Thursday? Not sure about these new elite spec names? You having some reservations? A treatise on the Shadow of the Dragon. Scholar Katerin interviewed dozens of her fellow Savari who claimed to have seen the Shadow of the Dragon in the dream. She concludes that only one such report has any credibility, that of Phlox Verdure. Shadow of the Dragon is the name assigned to Mordremoth's champion. This nightmarish creature has been spied in the dream and in the world. While some believe it is immortal and cannot die, others do not. To date, there's no proof in either direction. And there is our magic opening. Fridge broke over the weekend. Got lucky. When I was at Home Depot, they had one double-door ice water maker on clearance for $600. Luckily, I drive a truck and own straps. Oof. Luckily indeed. I'm glad that it sounds like you were able to get a replacement. Having a fridge break down on you is not fun. That happened to us this last November. Our freezer died. It was an old fridge anyway. It came with the house that we bought, and we didn't like the fridge anyway. And so the freezer died, and it was a great excuse for us to go get a fridge that works. And actually, that we like. And just got my Amazon package to cover some old beds and recliner, and somehow was given a free garden hose. Oh, that's congratulations on the hose. Maybe it got tossed in there on accident. I was expecting 1,200 to 2,000 minimum. Yeah, for sure, right? That's a great deal. I'm glad you got a good deal on that.
What took you so long?
Getting the cipher from
But the bag had my name on it. You might want to check your order history and your credit card or whatever payment method you use, just in case. Speak with Ogden Stonehealer. Here he is. Long time no see, buddy. Been a while since Guild Wars 1. Still looking good for over 250 years. Speak up. These old ears are worse than my old eyes, and they're worse than my old... Oh, never mind. Go on. Magister, it's me, Phlox Verdure. We met... Yes, I remember you. No time for nostalgia. Get to the point. I need information about how to deal with Mordremoth. Actually, I think you need information about the meaning of your vision from the Pale Tree. What? How did you... There are those who have taken an interest. I had some warning that you might be calling. Your challenges do not go unnoticed. Who? All in good time. But know that they have Tyrion's best interests at heart. Now this is what you're looking for. This artifact. Go on. Examine it closely. What is it? Don't ask. Don't ask. Act. Examine it and you shall see. Inspect the hourglass. All right. The ornate hourglass is made of precious metals and has a palpable aura of magic. Don't be shy. You can touch it. Touch the hourglass. And here we go. Now, if you know, you know. We're going somewhere very special. And if you've played Guild Wars 1, specifically in the desert, the Dragon's Lair mission, this is going to look very familiar. Our friends made it too.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I need more cookies.
But my legs feel like taffy. Is this?
It must be.
Glint's lair.
Mm-hmm.
It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
And eerie.
And we even have the old Guild Wars 1 music playing in the background.
I never thought
It's so exciting. I remember playing this for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, we're back here. It was so cool. I shouldn't have taken that bite. I'm so sorry. I'm snacking again. If you're new to this channel, I'm a big snacker. I try to very carefully snack in between reading things and whatnot, but sometimes it catches me. And that maple cookie was calling my name. Okay, boss, it doesn't look like we can reach you from here. This place, it's something else entirely. Maybe our paths will intersect beyond here. Right, you look for a path up ahead. I'll do the same on my side. Be safe. Glint may no longer live here, but that doesn't make her lair any less dangerous. I'll be fine. See you up ahead.
And search for a place to meet.
All right.
We'll see you in a bit, boss. Stay safe.
Keep your voices down. We don't know what's in here.
All right, here we go. The facet of strength. This is going to look a little different than Guild Wars 1. A little more updated. Some differences. Some different creatures. I don't think it... I'm trying to remember. I don't think it has the one instance, the one area where it consistently like knocks you down every, I don't know, 10 seconds or something like that. That room It's not a it's more annoying than anything. It's not super dangerous. It's annoying. But this one has its own tricks that we'll see. Get my cookies. So this person looks to be looking for something.
He said she was grand and noble, as noble as any Crichton. She loved humans, except when they tried to steal her eggs. She defended her children like any good mother.
What an empty place. My mother told me stories passed down by her mother. She said it was once guarded by fearsome dragons. The lair itself would tear and gnaw at you. But heroes braved its dangers to have an audience with Glint.
Can you imagine what it must have been like?
I don't have to. I was there. But yeah, there was an achievement in Guild Wars 1 in that particular mission. Where am I going? There we go. Where you had to go steal one of her eggs, and that would make her irate, and then you'd have to defeat her. And it was very, very difficult. Okay, so we've got the red. Now we've got the red aura after defeating these. And this is going to start teaching you a mechanic you're going to need at the end. Oh, I'm going kind of slow. Come on. So I need this shield it's going to give me to get through this dangerous, crackly looking area. Oops, there we go. I was there 3,000 years ago, right? I don't have to imagine. I lived it. There's some more dangerous, crackly... I don't know if it actually crackles. I don't have my volume like up really high. It just looks like it would be a crackly sort of environment. Defeat the distorted faucet of light. Okay, so now what we need to do... Oh, you are immune. I have to wait for your shield. Can't remember if that will take it off or if we have to wait. Ah, there we go. So we need to defeat this little dude right here. Ooh, you've given me green. Okay, so I'm going to get the green shield. Now I can go in. Come on. I can do damage, but be shielded from the crackly floor. Is that my... Oh. I think I need to get out. Yep. Good timing. So now... There we go. Another one of these little guys. Oh. Wait. Oh, blue. Okay. Now we go get the shield from the blue. Easy peasy. I love that you could like his
We study the
eyeballs look so wild there in that shot.
I remember the stories about the fall of Ascalon, Prince Rorik.
Look at those eyes.
I used to pretend I was a chosen when I was little. Me and my sisters put on plays.
Oh my goodness. He's missing part of his face.
She was ancient, thousands of years old. Why wasn't she like the Elder Dragons?
She was freed from Krakatora's control by the Forgotten a long, long time ago. And then, because of her gift for reading minds, she connected with humans. She learned to think like us. Elder Dragons don't. They're too different.
Okay. Domain of Darkness. The texture is so cool. I love these threads, these like crystal threads that are connecting these platforms. Very cool. Okay. This is my least favorite one, but we can do it. So what I need to do is I need to run into this to get a fragile shield. Try not to get hit by any of these and deliver it ahead. This game could benefit from more googly eyes, to be honest. Yes, it could. It could. Semi-lurking boosted a warrior to become my future paragon and just uncovering maps to get some points. Awesome. Yeah, totally. Totally. Lurkers are totally welcome here. Lurk away. I do that too when I'm playing. Often I'll put on my favorite streamer. One of my favorite streamers. I have a lot. Or I'll watch something. All good. So I need to deliver it to this vortex crystal. And then... Oops. There we go. And then destroy it. Okay, do I... Where am I going? There we go. Okay. Got turned around. But yes, googly eyes. I would love that. I would love to be able to put googly eyes on things. That would be a fun... April 1st thing. Like an April Fool's Day. To be able to put googly eyes on things. Okay. Alright, so similar mechanics. I need to get that fragile shield, not get hit by anything, put it on a vortex crystal, destroy the crystal. That's the only way you can destroy the crystal. Did one just pop up right behind me? Yeah, it did. It did. Uh-oh. I was wondering if that was going to be a bad idea, being right next to the facet. That's okay. Sometimes we try things and they don't work out, and that's fine. Just as long as you learn from your mistakes, right? What popped up over there again? What if I grab it and then... Oh, it did put it on that one. Okay. That is also how I do damage to the facet, is taking out these crystals.
Protect me.
Spawning right on him. That kind of... Okay. Bless you. My kitty sneezes. Man, right there again, huh? I thought I took this one out. I guess I didn't. I guess I thought I did. Oh. Okay, where did you go? If you wait too long, it will despawn and go somewhere else. I guess not somewhere else. Same place. Where are you popping up at? Again, same spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, phew, that was close. Very close. I thought I was going to get hit by those little crystals that popped up. Uh-oh. We're getting him down there. 38%. That's not too bad. Here again. This is not going too bad. I think having a pet helps, like a nice big tanky pet, to kind of keep the faucet occupied. So good job, Bjorn. Almost there, 13%.
Protect me.
Oh, right on Bjorn. Okay. Oh, oops. Could not escape danger. If you do get hit with that ring on you, it will put you in a down state. Good job. Oh, right on top. Nice. Convenient. Reveal the crystal in memory. Come on. There we go. They're looking at a crystal. Picked it up. Inspecting it.
Died. Destiny's Edge went to kill her, right? So she wouldn't wake Kralkatorrik?
That's my understanding. But she communicated with them and they changed their minds.
Then what?
They tried to take down Kralkatorrik, but they ultimately failed. Glint perished. Logan Thackeray was supposed to be with them, but he left to protect the Queen from Kralkatorrik's minions.
I don't know what we'd have done if something had happened to her.
Some blame Logan for why Glint died instead of Kralkatorrik that day.
He was just doing his duty.
Shh, what was that? Did you hear that?
Yep. He went to go protect his queen. So who was that character they show? Guild Wars 1 reference? Oh, the one that's the, yeah, the image we just saw. I don't know if it's meant to be anyone specific, but I wonder if it's the masterpiece. Because of what the masterpiece is carrying. I'll have to look into that. Because it kind of looks like the masterpiece, maybe? Hold on. It kind of does look like the Master of Peace, actually. So I wonder if that's who it's supposed to be. I've never actually looked it up specifically, but now you got me thinking. So many cool textures.
Jory, what was that?
Watch out!
Ooh. What's a Master of Peace? It's an excellent question. So the Master of Peace is... He's the head of the Zephyrite. And I don't know a whole lot about him. I just know more so the role that he plays in the story. Because at the beginning of Living Story 2, we end up chasing down a crazed Sylvari who is chasing the Master of Peace, who is running through the desert area with a very special package. And I'm kind of being cryptic because I don't want to give too much away because we are going to have all that revealed. Let me see here. If I can just read this to you. Yeah, the leader of the Zephyrite. Oh, here we go. Sometime later, the Master of Peace returned to the Dragon's Lair via a portal that he and Ogden Stonehealer, another Guild Wars 1 character that we just were talking to a little bit ago, had set up after Glint's death, so that Ogden could guard it for the Brotherhood of the Dragon. There... Oh, I can't say the next thing. I'm sorry. It's gonna a bit of a spoiler. I don't want to give it away. Okay, so we have to do something similar here. We have similar mechanics. We've got the fun little little shield that we have to grab. Where's our vortex? We don't have the crystal yet, do we? What are you fighting here? Is it... Oh, I see. It just hadn't shown up yet. Okay, get that. Go to the vortex crystal. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. We do that, and then we damage the boss. There we go. There is an achievement for taking down this boss without using the mechanics. You can do some damage, as you can see here, but it takes a very long time. I can't remember how long it took my friend and I to do this, but yeah, we have gotten that achievement. It takes forever. Forever. But if you're an achievement hunter, it's worth doing. Oh, I can't grab that. Kind of running in circles for a sec on purpose. There we go. Hey, you two. Got a couple of kitties. Okay, now we've got color stuff coming into play. So we've got to take out this little guy. Get the color. Shoot. But all of these are... Go get them. They're right in the crackly area. I don't think I can get it. I think it'll damage me. There we go. Oh, I don't have the stuff anymore. Okay. There's the little guy. Oops. That's okay. Jory's got us.
Assistance, please.
Okay. Now I've got my green code on me. Now I need a safe ring. They're all in the crackly area. How many times am I like, why is this taking so long? Oh, that's why. Totally failed the tactics for the achievement. Yeah. I hear ya. Trust me. I'm sure I've been there before. You're not alone. Oh, no, I want the facet. My code. My goodness. Can I just not have them in the green place, please? Or in the bad place? Yes, there we go. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Okay.
Jory rising.
So got the green. Now where are... Oh, come... Oh, my goodness. Come on. I could have sworn I had it. I had the shield on it and I had already hit it. That's okay. We'll try again. Ah, here it is. I was like, where's the little guy that I have to take out? Okay.
Fast as the wind.
I guess it's what, Violet? There we go. Shield. Excellent. Okay. Oh. There's the vortex, and where are the little shields?
I chose you.
Okay. Go. I'm getting there. We're almost there. I get owned by story all the time. I question if I'm qualified to play this game sometimes. You're qualified. You're good. You're good. It's okay. It is okay to make mistakes and to fail a mission. It is alright. It's important to learn from those mistakes, but it's okay to make them. We all do. Okay, we've got our red. Now we need... It's in the crackle area. Don't like it. Yes. There we go. Uh-oh. I did not mean to walk right into that. Will it? Sweet. Excellent. That actually worked out really well. I can also just add more survival stats like toughness or vitality. You could, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I need... Oh boy. There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha, big guy.
You're okay.
What just happened? What was that?
I refuse to learn.
If I had to guess,
Well, there's nothing I can do for you then.
rising up to greet us.
Not much of a greeting if you ask me.
Sorry, I was catching up there
Thanks for
on
what
chat.
you did, boss. We'd have been toast if not for you.
That fight can sometimes be pretty involved.
We weren't sure we'd see you again, to be honest.
Those eyeballs! Look at those! That looks like an egg. Maybe like the egg we saw in our vision?
That.
It couldn't be.
We need to speak with Ogden immediately. Let's find a way out of here.
Examine the teleportation crystal. Oh, it's right there. But yeah, he be holding an egg. Very special egg. Haha, learning my lacking skill says yes, my dense brain says no. It's all good. What's most important is you're having fun playing your game.
The looks on your faces.
You could have warned us.
Nope. No. That would have sapped the fun right out of it. So tell me, what do you know now that you didn't before?
Entertain an old dwarf. Tell me your tale. It was a portal to Glint's lair. So it was. The Master of Peace and I set it up after Glint's death so I could guard it for the Brotherhood. Just like I read on the wiki. I saw the Master of Peace take an egg. The last one intact. It's been in stasis since her death. The Master of Peace is taking it where it will be safe and allowed to hatch. So that's what the Master of Peace is doing and why he's running through the desert. Where is he taking it? You must tell me. Sadly, I do not know that. He disappeared beyond Drytop, and I've had no word since. You will find him, won't you? He's in great danger out there. I'll do my best. That is why you were chosen for this. Now go, find him and make sure he arrives safely at his destination. What's his destination? Only he can tell you that. Go, but be smart. Do not rush into danger unprepared. You may have trials ahead of you. Yes, Magister, I'll be careful. So that's always that's one of my favorites in this part of the story, is being able to kind of go back to Glint's lair and kind of play through that. Okay, what are we on to next? Tangled Paths. Excellent. We finished that section already. Okay. I'm not wearing Celestial for sure. We know now the new ABCs and it feels so weird. Celestial doesn't work for all classes. We know now the new ABCs. The new ABCs? What's the new ABCs? Continue. Tangle Paths. A missive from Logan. Let's see. I'm with Air, Kaith, and Zoja at Camp Resolve in the Silver Wastes, and they're driving me nuts. Kaith can't sit still for 5 minutes, and Zoja has an opinion on everything. Air, well, she's gone all silent on us. So what are you waiting for? Come join us. Troops are gathering here for the coming assault on Mordremoth. It's been too long since we fought an Elder Dragon together. Looking forward to seeing you, my friend. Back to Camp Resolve. Oh, definitely look up the new ABCs. They redid that LMNOP part. Can I just do like a general Google search? Just new ABCs, and then it will tell me? Is this something I should look up later? Is it not safe for work? Okay. I will have to... It's safe. Okay. I will look it up after streaming, just because I want to get through some more story. It's legit just the new ABCs. Okay. I will take your word for it, and I will look it up after the stream. Let's see. Before we get into this next section of story, I do need to take a quick 1-minute break, so if you guys would bear with me, I will be right back real fast. Okay, thank you guys so much for your patience. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Join Logan at Camp Resolve. Return to the command center. Camp Resolve. We're getting through some good story this stream today. I'm pretty pleased. I'm very excited to get into Heart of Thorns, though. Do you guys remember a long time ago when they first started talking about Heart of Thorns, and they had this event where you would come to the Silver Wastes and play and defeat enemies, and you were crossing your fingers that the RNG gods would drop a Heart of Thorns token that you could then use to, like, kind of do a preview play of some of the Heart of Thorns content. Do you guys remember that? Do I need to? Oh, all the way up there.
It's an honor. I'm glad to see you.
Nice to see you tore yourself away from the Queen for a little while, Logan. I'm glad you're going with us. You got my mail? About that, I came to tell you I may not be able to fight with you. What? You're 74.3% of our firepower all by yourself. That's an exaggeration. I'm learning how to exaggerate from Timey, believe it or not, so why can't you come with us? I've had a calling, a new wild hunt. I don't know how long it'll take. What are you talking about? We're already one down with Ritlock on. I have to swear you to silence. This can't go beyond us. I think I can speak for all of us when I say we can keep your secret. What is it? I had a vision from the pale tree, an important one. Glint had an egg. A dragon egg? Where? It's a long story, but it was in her lair. I've been there. I saw it. You've been busy. What happened to the egg? A Zephyrite master took it for safekeeping. Oh, I see. Your vision, the pale tree wants you to find and protect the egg, and because of the crash, you're afraid this master is endangered. Yes, I also saw a golden location. I believe he may be taking it there. If he is clever, then he has survived this far, but he's in treacherous territory out there. So you see why I have to do this before I can go with you. A dragon hatchling could turn into an enemy if raised in the wrong company. Of course you must save it. If it were to grow up as an ally of Tyria, it could change the course of history. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I'd love to stay here and prepare. But Glint never mentioned she had an egg. I would have... It's okay. It has had protectors, and now it has me as well. I'm flabbergasted. A dragon egg? You'll return when you're done, right? We may not leave immediately. I definitely will. They don't know the half of how important this dragon egg is. I do. You must advance carefully. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. I'll be careful. Before my time of returning to Guild Wars 2? Are you talking in regards to the ABCs? Let's see here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're talking about... I'm so sorry. When I was talking about the token thing that dropped. So sorry about that. My poor brain.
He took an egg from the nest.
Yeah, I figured that out. Yeah, sorry about that. I got my wires crossed.
We need to find the Aspect Masters. It has something to do with the boss's vision.
If we find the Aspect Masters, we'll be well on our way to finding the Master of Peace. That's right. Have any of you seen the Aspect Masters? Sorry, they haven't come back since they left the last time you were here. That's right. There was those three that when we went over to talk to Timey, and we actually talked to one of them briefly. It was those three individuals, and they were looking for the Master of Peace. Do you know which direction they went? No, but I bet Timey does. Ask her. Okay, let's split up. We'll have more luck finding their trail that way. You bet. What's the plan? Track down the Aspect Masters, find their trail, and signal if you find it. What about me? I need you to stay here in case they or the Master of Peace come back. How can Marjorie and I help? Meet with Traherne. Tell him everything we learned at the Priory. Everything? Everything. Just don't tell anyone but him about the existence of the egg. I imagine we don't want that to be public knowledge. No, in the wrong hands, that knowledge could be dangerous. We'll send a bird if we hear anything. You do the same if you get into trouble. We can be with you in the blink of an eye. Will do. I'm going to talk to Timey, then it'll be time to head out. She'd never forgive you if you left without saying goodbye. Stay safe, both of you. We'll see you again soon. You too. That's a very interesting thought, actually. What if the egg got into the wrong hands and baby Aurene was influenced negatively? What would happen? It's a very interesting thought, and I'm gonna have to marinate on that for a little while, because I can't imagine it would be anything good, at least at first.
We're ready.
Well, paint me orange and call me Rusty. You getting it?
Paint me orange and call me Rusty.
Doubted me.
Some would say the egg fell off the wall then. I like that. That's good. Hi, Precursor 6. How you doing today? All right, Timey. Hi, want to meet Brune Ingot Spitter? Brune, this is Phlox Verdeer, one of the most intelligent non-Asura I know. My little friend says very nice things about you. That's good to know. It's an honor to meet you, Phlox. I've heard the stories. It surprises me that someone as important as you takes the time for a cub like Timey. I could say the same to you. Thank you for helping her. Hey, you two be good. I'm so sorry. Two of my cats are kind of starting to get a little feisty on the table over here. We've been learning all about heat ratios and metal density. What have you been up to? I just came to say goodbye. I have to go after the Aspect Masters. Oh, after you left, they took a lot of supplies and headed southwest to look for the Master of Peace. They were packed like they weren't coming back anytime soon. Why do you need them? I'm in a hurry. Can you have Bram explain it to you later? I definitely will. Soon as they launch the pack ships, I'm going back to Radasum to use all the knowledge I'm soaking up from Brune. I can hardly wait. You can tell me about it when I see you. Be careful while I'm gone. So much talking. Let's just go find them.
We're ready.
A-okay. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? That's not suspicious at all, Keith. Not suspicious at all. No reason. Okay, that's it.
Simple. It's simple.
Yes, Keith. Got some interesting story stuff coming up regarding Keith. And I found that when we get to this point, amongst my friends and some of my fellow players at this point, back when we were encountering the story for the first time, people started to become very divisive about Keith. And you'll see when we get there. And I'm really curious, when we get to this point, I'm probably going to ask you guys your thoughts and feelings. Because some people went one way, and some people went the other way, and I found it very, very fascinating. You're still divisive, Stingy Tamale? Yeah. We're following the trail now. Hi. Do you want to come say hello? Ooh, supplies. We got some supplies we found. Supply bags are empty and covered in sand. Where'd you go? Oh, I thought he went behind me. I guess he left. Okay, never mind. Ori was talking to me like he might want to come up on my lap, but never mind. Scorch marks across the ground indicate a fight has taken place. Ooh, do I have a key? Hold on. Oh, I don't. I will grab this hero banner though. Thank you.
This is the end.
Tattered cloth. Snagged by these branches. Looks to be Zephyrite made. Just gonna grab this real fast. Since it's right in the middle of our trail here. Ooh, mysterious marking. Symbol looks like it was made by a Zephyrite. Must have gone through the passage ahead. Ooh, is this a... Yeah, let me stop and grab this real fast too. It's a rich mithril vein, so I want to grab it. Okay. Enter. Tracking the Aspect Masters.
The Aspect Masters passed through here recently. We're close.
A quick word.
Do you think your Zephyrite friends will tell us where their Master of Peace is taking Glint's egg? Let me do the talking. I've given them every reason to trust me. Uh-oh. Trying to remember. Ooh.
Better check that out.
Oops, wrong weapon.
Don't let them get close to you.
Were these things just
That was a neat looking Mordrum. I do really like Heart of Thorns, and I am really looking forward to getting into that expansion and playing it with you guys. It is one of my favorites. Oops. Ooh. Oh, it died. Okay, there we go. Malformed Mordrum. Interesting.
These things just won't quit. Focus on the thrash.
Fast as the wind.
Okay. Oh, I need some healing. That was rough.
We heal as one. Come here.
The ground looks hairy. I can't help but not think of that whenever I get to parts of the map where you have the little tendrils kind of poking up out of the ground. It's like, ooh, look a little hairy there. Ooh. That thing have... Trying to get a good look. It looks like it has like 3 different mouths that are kind of like all connected. Trying to remember how this fight went, because I don't remember this one as well. I remember another one that's coming up in the near future, but I don't remember this one. Mm. Oops. A rampaging little beast, aren't ya? Oh, I hated this fight back then. Yeah. Maybe that's why I don't remember it very well. Maybe I just didn't play it. Oh, ooh, man, they sailed. right through me. I remember there's one coming up sometime in the near future where you're fighting a creature and you're having to take like the little spark or whatever around and like not get hit by the Mordrum vines. I don't know if that is ringing any bells. And that's a wonderful description, I'm sure.
The sun shines on you no more. May you be at peace, free of the sufferings of this world. May Glint find you in the darkness and lead you into her perfect light. Until we meet again. I'm no good to our master like this. Please, see it through for me.
No. You've suffered enough losses. I'm taking you to the Pact camp.
Please don't. Our master needs you.
Hopefully, we can trust our friend here to see to the master's safety.
The Master of Peace left his mark where the path first split, but we took a wrong turn soon after. I'm sorry to ask this of you, my friend, but will you find and help our master? Can you tell me, is the Master of Peace still carrying the egg? It's not my place to speak of such things. If you can reach our master, he may be able to answer your questions. Please, if you're willing, I can show you how to find and help him. I want to help. Please, share what you know.
This is the mark of the Master of Peace. Follow it, and you'll find him. May Glint light your way forward. Now I must get my friend here to safety. What do you know about these Zephyrites?
They claim to be heirs of the Brotherhood of the Dragon. You know, keepers of Glint's legacy.
We were with Glint when she fell in the Crystal Desert. Where do you think the Master of Peace is going?
I don't know, but a lot of Zephyrites gave their lives protecting that egg.
Interesting. So what's the plan? Let's split up and look for the Master of Peace's trail of symbols. Makes sense to me. Can you tell the others I set out ahead? Bram, Casimir, and Marjorie? Yes, I don't think we have any time to lose. No problem. We'll catch up with you soon, boss. Thanks, Rox. Oop, no, you. Thank you. If only we noticed these marks on our own, we might have caught up with the Master of Peace by now. All that matters is that we have a trail to follow. We'll find him. I have no doubt we will. Ready to go as soon as you are. Okay. And that is it for that story. All done. Let's see what we have to do next. Remember having to do the story twice for the achievements to unlock? Oh, I certainly do. I certainly do. Oh, we have an Ori. Let's grab this Ori ore while we're standing here. Track down into the labyrinth. Track down the Master of Peace. Okay. Let's head on over there. Here's the mark. We take the tunnel.
Something new every day.
Gonna grab this waypoint real fast. And I know that it is just about 5, but I kind of want to do one more story mission. Yeah, I kind of want to get one more under our belt. So let's, oh, I need to go down. So let's go ahead and do this one. That's a neat piece of art too. Okay, meet with Kaith. Oh, there she is.
Your friends and I tracked the Master of Peace in here. But these vines erupted and separated us. Some were dragged off, and I lost them in chaos. You should know there's an especially large predator here with us too.
Find all of your allies in the maze. Oh man.
Protect me.
I don't remember how to do this at all, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. That big guy is gonna keep coming back. So we'll have to be watchful.
We have to get Casimir. We heal as one. Come here.
You don't know where Casimir is? What about the others? My heart is pounding. All these vines. It's gonna be okay. Breathe. We'll find everyone. Okay. I'm okay. If I can just concentrate, I can sense life force. It's not strong or reliable, but maybe I can get us to Casimir and the others before it's too late. Work that necro magic. We'll do this together. That's right. Work that necro magic. No. Okay. Take me a moment to orient myself here.
That's enough violence for now.
Oh, man.
Protect me.
Okay, let's see.
You've made a poor choice.
I think there is an achievement here for finding them in a particular order. But please don't quote me on that, because goldfish brain.
Who's there? Boss, is that... You see Bram? You'd think he'd be as noisy as a buck in a bramble patch, big as he is.
Okay. Hey, we got some work to do. Bram's still lost. I haven't seen him since the vine snatched us. Don't worry, we'll find him if only we could get through these vines. I've noticed some patterns in the vines, places where they're weaker than others. If we come across a spot like that, I think I can tear them down. Good to know. Alright, stick close. We'll go find Bram. Because this is, yeah, that's a dead end. So we need to go, I think, this way, and then I think we go down.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, and then I think...
Stand back.
Yep.
I've got what we need to cut through. No telling what's on the other side, though, so stay alert.
Oh. Got the lurcher after us. I think it's this way. Okay. And then I think... I'm also trying to watch my U-map here. Trying to make my eyeballs go in different directions. That is not always easy. here. Oh, just a heads up, schedule-wise, I believe Tuesday, Guild Wars 2 is having a World versus World rush. So if you need to get any sort of World versus World stuff done, we can't break through here. It'd be a good opportunity to do it. So I think I may be doing a bonus stream that Tuesday. I don't normally stream Tuesday, but I really need World versus World stuff. And I thought it might be kind of fun to hang out and see if we can find a good Zerg to go hide ourselves in. Because I am not a World versus World person. I am not. But I need it for some legendary components. So I thought it might be kind of fun to pop in there for a while and work on my legendary track. Let's see. I haven't been ambushed that bad since Scarlet knocked me on my rump. You haven't found the Master of Peace? We need to keep moving. You ready? Sure, but we need to keep a watchful eye. There's a Mordrum here as mean as I've ever seen. If it catches up to us, I'll hold it off. Don't fight, just run. We'll get through together. You fight, I'll search.
Glad that's over.
Alright, we're almost out of here.
Stand back. I've got what we need to cut through. No telling what's on the other side, though, so stay alert.
Okay, and then...
Okay, if that's how you want to play it.
Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. Hold on. I think I need to go back. I learned yesterday parking a character in Homestead will get World versus World reward track boost too? Really? Oh, you mean like the when you park one there to rest and you get kind of that like restful bonus? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I always forget about that. Don't forget about that, guys. Very helpful. Thank you so much for the reminder. Okay, I have to remember where to go because you can't go through there. I think we have to go kind of all the way back around. And Guild XP reward track boost too. Yep, absolutely. Those restful bonuses are very handy. Before we had the homestead, I used to park my characters in Arborstone for that reason. Get that good restful bonus.
Protect me.
Okay. I can't remember. Let's see. I think go this way. Nope. I thought it was coming for us. Might still be coming for us. That's okay. We're prepared.
Protect me.
Okay. Go up and then we go here. And then I think here. Oh, the Lurcher came back.
That'll do.
Okay. Almost there.
Okay, if that's how you want to play it.
Thank the blessed six. A friendly face. Come to my right. Strength of the pack.
And
Jory, is that you?
Mirror.
I'm here.
Oops. You're alive. I was so worried. I almost didn't see you. It's so dark here. Oops. I can conjure a light source for us. Maybe that'll help. Good. Let's keep moving. Ooh. That really does make a difference. Okay, now where are we going? To... okay. Ooh, very neat. Right up the middle. Oh, I didn't notice these light flares before. I wonder if that's because I upgraded my graphics card. That's very cool. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this guy. Remember these guys feeling like they were so annoying because they could call these bees on you. I didn't appreciate that. Ah! Ah, darn. Oh good, Keith will help us up.
That was too close for comfort.
Here we go.
Quickly, glad that's a meal beside me. I have.
Uh-oh. This is the Master of Peace.
Dying. You're our only hope now. Listen closely.
So sorry.
I have something I can no longer protect. You must understand its importance to Tyria's future.
No time to explain. Keith, wait. What do you think you're doing?
And that's where the division starts. That is where it begins. And let me tell you, oh my goodness, having like all these people over here completely upset about it, and then all these other people over here, hi, thinking, oh no, it's Keith, there's got to be a reason for it, it's gonna be okay. Oh wow. Hi Ash. Hi baby. Do you want to say hi? Is that why you're over here talking to me? You want to say hello? It's good timing. We're almost done. Let me say hello real quick. Okay. Here's Ash. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Ash. This is one of our 3 kitties. He's our shy boy, our anxious boy. But we've been working with him, and he's doing a really good job. He's turning into a brave kitty. You wanna go to your spot? Okay, you gotta put your butt down though, please. You can't sit like can you put your butt down? Can you sit down? I'll pet you. Yeah, I'll pet you. Okay, confer with our allies. The Master of Peace is dead. Oh no, and Kaith is gone. So is the egg. I swore I saw Kaith run off with the egg. Okay, we'll find her later. Excuse me. It doesn't seem as dramatic as I feel like it should be. Like, people should kind of be freaking out, right? And by people, I mean the characters here. Like, we should be kind of freaking out that Kaith just took this egg and ran away. She's Sylvari. So, what are you trying to say? Yeah, what are you trying to say? Nothing. Why would she take off with it? She wouldn't be the first Sylvari we've known who... Ooh, that's true. I mean, there was Aaron. She did it to protect the egg, I'm sure. I'll thank her when we catch up. I don't know. She can be difficult to read. She can be kind of difficult to read. She plays a lot of things close to the chest. That's what I mean. How well do you know her? I know she risked her life on many occasions for me and for Tyria. We don't have time for this. We need to figure out where we're going to find her. Rox, Jory, come with me. Kaz, Bram, take care of the Master of Peace. We can do that, and then we'll meet you somewhere later. Where? In the Grove. Whether we find her or not, that's our next stop.
The pale tree? She's been in and out of consciousness ever since the shadow of the dragon attacked the summit.
Who knows Kaith better? Without consulting the pale tree, we can only guess at Kaith's motives.
I'll send word to the Grove and find out her condition.
We should return the Master of Peace to his people.
I'll prepare him for travel.
Okay. And that is it for this story. Ooh, we got a key. Should we roll the dice before I say goodbye? Should we, pray to the RNG gods? Tangled paths, let's see. What's next? Seeds of Truth. That's right. That's right. This is what I think when we start to see, parts of Kaith's past. So yeah, I'm curious. When you got to this point in the story, not necessarily afterwards when we got answers, how did you feel? Were you upset that Kaith took the egg and took off? Or did you have a lot of trust in Kaith that everything was going to be okay? How did you feel? I remember I felt at that time... Hi, I'm sorry, I have a very, very happy cat on my lap. At that time, I was a little confused, but considering our history with Kaith and what we had seen and kind of, it's kind of hard to explain, kind of like the feel of everything, I kind of felt like everything was going to be okay. At least that's what I was telling myself. Maybe it was because I wanted everything to be okay. All right. Let's start this. Oops, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to poke you in the ear. Let's continue this. We'll get this set up for next time. The newly awakened. We'll save that mail. Let's see here. Can I park you? I'm going to park her in the Grove real fast. Should we use our key? What do you think? What do you think, buddy? Should we chance it? For funsies? I'll go to my guild hall. Yeah. You're a happy boy. You wanna grace them with some purring? Oh. I hope that wasn't too loud. I apologize if it was. Alright, I need to get to my keyboard. There you go. Shall we put some luck on us? Oh. Alright. Let's see here. What is that? I don't have one of these on me, do I? Magic find. And then, what is this one? I don't have it on me, but in your guild hall, you can go to the bar. Hi. You're being so sweet. You are. Go to your bartender and get a magic find boost. Sacrificing a goat for the blessings of the RNGesus. Yes, we are. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. So sorry. You guys got a tail smack there. Okay. I need to do some more work in the hall. I have been so busy playing in my homestead that I haven't really decorated the hall much. Okay. Yeah, good boy. Let's roll the dice and let's see where it lands. See if we get anything good. Yeah, kitty scritches for luck. Yeah. Good boy. Alright, here we go.
Treasure.
No. A whole lot of nothing. That's okay. That's okay. How many of these statues do we have? 58? Oh, almost a 60. And then I've been saving up my scraps. Trying to get the chair from that. Oh, is that the... Oh gosh, you know what? Let's do that real fast. Let me look at... I haven't actually previewed this in a while. I've been busy catching up with all kinds of other stuff. But what do we have in the chests now? Ooh, mystical beast stuff. Is this the chair? Oh, this is the chair that I was hearing about. The regenerative chamber chair. Interesting. I'm assuming your body goes here and you're just kind of like suspended in some mystery fluid. You got the helmet! Congratulations! Maybe I just need to buy some keys. I really wanted the aquarium greatsword that came out before this new rotation in the chests. I'm hoping that it will go to the Black Lion vendor where you can trade in the statues. I'm hoping that I can trade in statues for it eventually. Hi. You gonna go down there? Good boy. But I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that is adorable. I want it so bad. They all go there and eventually get cheaper. Oh, great. Oh, that's good news for me and anyone who is in a similar boat. Thank you. What do we have here? Ooh, this looks like a neat scepter. Oh, okay. Oh, and it's holding a ball. And it's like a tiger claw. That's, ooh, and a tail. Neat. Oh, let me look at the axe real fast here. Ooh, that's nice. We've got like a hoof down here and then antlers. Very nice. I'm just going to preview a few because I do have to take off here. I'm a bit over my time, but I kind of wanted to look at a few things. Oops. Ooh, that's lovely. That is lovely. I really like that with the deer heads and the antlers and stuff. That's very cool. Let's check out. I'm always curious like what the rifles are gonna look like because I feel like there's only so much that you can do with those. That's really nice too. Are those rabbits? Those look like rabbits. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna slam out my dailies and get back to key farming myself. Lots of characters who can do level 40 and 60 story. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, and then the Void Corrupted skins. And then this is the Valkyrie's Champion Helm skin. Ooh. That's really nice. I like the details, like right here above the eyes and all. It's very nice too. I like that. Well, we are going to be getting a Paragon, looks like. Paragon Elite spec. So here you go. This would be a great helm to have for that. Very, very nice. Anything else to look at? No, a bunch of same old, same old. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it because I am almost a half hour over my, my sign-off time. It's time for me to go make dinner. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Just a couple little housekeeping items. I will be back. Oh gosh, we've got an ad starting in a minute, so I either have to be quick or wait. Monday, I will be back with some... Wait, hold on. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's not forget Friday. I will be back tomorrow. Guild Wars 1 content, because drops will be done. And then Monday, we'll be back with Guild Wars 2 content. Tuesday, we're going to do some World versus World stuff with Guild Wars 2. And then, let's see, Wednesday... Oh, I have to make my decision on Friday. Wednesday, we might be going back to Guild Wars 2. I'm going to make my decision tomorrow. But anyway, I would like to send you guys over to another Guild Wars 2 streamer so you guys get your drops. I want to make sure everybody gets their drops. So let me take a quick peek here. This ad is going to be starting really, really soon. Oh, man. Let me, but, let's see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I'm going to find someone to send you to. This is just going to take me a minute. It might go, during the ad, so if it does, I do apologize, but I do have to get out of here.